Time to start streaming and blasting. That's it. Streaming and blasting. Yeah, sure, whatever. Like Danny DeVito would say. It's about being there for him, you know? Oh yeah, I watched it like 65 times.
Wow, the Red Weaver here. Haven't seen him in a while. Man, this is reminding me like the classic old Lego Star Wars where none of them could talk, so they just had to express everything with body language and grunts.
I mean, that's most of the early Lego games, but yeah, I feel ya.
My other question is, do you think all the puzzles will be on this tiny little boat, or do you think we like go diving and some?
I'm gonna assume we show up at like a cool cottage and like a mansion.
And we go
And the puzzles are all on a spaceship.
Yeah, that's what they were teasing, right? We were
Yeah.
here, but we were space themed. Yeah, I couldn't find that on their page. Did you find that?
No, I briefly looked at their like actual website, but no.
All right. Well, I'm just letting you know
That's crazy.
that I'm picking Orange Coat. Orange Coat is mine. You can't have him. He's got the same color coat that I do IRL.
Yeah, whatever,
He's
man.
me. Literally me.
Hey, whatever you gotta tell yourself, that's bro. Okay.
I can invite
You inviting me invite you. What's going on here?
Invite up. Wow, one achievement already. This is pretty easy.
Ah, fuck. Oh no, I don't have an achievement. Dang, I blow my brains out.
We can do it right now. We can have you invite me because I'm pretty sure I have to be player 2 to be Orange Coat. I don't know.
Don't know. Whoa, an achievement already.
I don't even have to accept it. You just have to send it.
I guess so. Okay, well, I guess we can start the game and then we'll see which colors we are.
Yeah, I'm a little curious though, because like on the board in the background of this menu is 5 different "We Were Here" guys. You know, on this conspiracy board.
Yeah, you too.
But does that include ourselves or not? Is there 5 total guys or is there 7?
I don't know.
All right, I'll just press ready. Oh god, that countdown. There's too much pressure on me. I gotta leave. I gotta leave.
Yeah, you wish. But see, we're going to a friendship aisle. It's like the Isle of Dog, but for friends.
We can finally get this game under our belts. Hopefully, potentially. Maybe even by the end of the day.
Maybe. I'd love to see how, like how long this one was. Oh, it looks like you're orange to me.
Huh. Of course, player 1 has to be red, just like Mario.
Oh, I was gonna say like, Power Rangers. Red is always like 1.
But is red always the leader?
Also, I'm gonna have to obviously mute us.
No.
Ah, okay, cool. Now I can pause the game. Sentence. Audio. Voice chat volume. Negative. Master volume. 75. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, they don't let me mute my partner. That's weird.
Yeah, that is weird. Oh, I can just mute the session. Okay.
What the hell?
Okay, I'll be right back.
No, you can't abandon me at the first step. Let's see what we got here. Can I kill myself by jumping off the map? No. So far, no. There's probably gonna be like some basic puzzle just up the road where I can't quite go ahead on my own. And I need this dickweed to help me. Okay.
Okay, the boy is back in town.
Well, I haven't seen any puzzles yet, or more.
What the hell?
Tutorial.
Where the hell are the puzzles?
Well, I guess we're still in the tutorial, buddy. Sorry.
Did they lie? Is this game gonna turn into an FPS?
Well,
Oh, my boat
I
looks
went
so
down
cool.
I went down a one-way. I sure hope that, Oh, look, it's just like the last puzzle game we played, Escape Room, where you can zoom in by pressing the mouse wheel. Wow, that sure was, a tool we didn't know we had until we suddenly started finding a lot more things with that.
It's kind of just the way the world works, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, there's an emote button. Oh, wait, it's this again. Okay. I thought I was gonna do a sick Fortnite dance.
I wish. What? 360 no scope off the thing. Hard aisle. Oh.
You can't say the hard R word.
No. Heart aisle. Like Totodile from Pokemon. Oh.
Okay, well, that's just a massive dead end that way.
Oh, cool. Here's the theme park. Isn't that so cool? They
Yeah,
got...
theme park in the medieval place.
No, the medieval place is old. It's like going to Europe. It must be this tall to what?
Man, so we're not even doing the puzzles on the boat. We're doing them on a boat in an amusement park.
A friendship. Wow. That's crazy.
All right, which one of us has to sacrifice our blood to get in? I didn't see any more tutorial prompts after this point. We don't have to light something on fire to get past it.
Oh no. I tried to light fire. Oh, this guy's so silly. It's the fence.
Whoa! I bet I'll be trapped in here now. That's usually how these go.
Good luck, loser. You're gonna need it.
You tell me you can't squeeze through that? Like, really? Actually, you're telling me you can't climb that with how high you can jump?
Nope. Sorry. It's not how it works, pal. It's all up to you now. You gotta figure this one out.
I mean, honestly, the last time when we were, like, fighting the Jester in his little pocket dimension, why didn't it just, you know, spawn in bazookas for us?
I don't know. That would have beat me, you know?
Okay, is my buddy coming to the front door?
Yes, I'm right there.
Oh, you snuck up on me.
I followed you. Finally, it's open. Wow. I'm in.
I dropped the door on his head, killing him.
Crush. Shabba-ba-ba. Crush. Crush. You see? Oh, this is an amusement park. He's even got the queue line.
Oh no. A single step on the staircase broke and now I can't go back.
Can't believe your fat ass busted it so bad.
Hints can be found in the menu. Check them out. No thanks. I'm not a loser.
I'm not a loser yet.
True. Like, there were certainly some times that got me pissed off, like that time where I had to direct chase through an underwater maze, but he already solved it himself without any real input from me.
Yeah. Happens to the best of us, you know?
Yeah, this place is full of marketable plushies, but nothing worth interacting with yet. Trust, teamwork, and communication. Okay, there's a ticket. Okay, so there's 3 steps that I have over here. The first one, I can only make maybe 10% out of it. The second one, I can see all the steps, and the third one, I can only see the first step. There's also a ton of posters everywhere. There's the red one that says communication, the blue one that says trust, and the green one that says teamwork. Now, I don't know if that means anything to you. I'm just telling you out here.
So I got a little ticket machine. And I'm currently on, it looks like step 1, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 light bulbs. I have 3 ticket-shaped things. I'm trying to read what does it say? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't say anything specifically. But I got a yellow one, a beige one, and a red one. But only the yellow one is good, or orange or gold, or whatever you want to call it. Then I have 4 shapes. A pentagon, a triangle, a square, and a circle. And a knob and a valve.
Well, I do have, like, the 3 boards that I said prior with the instructions on it, and the middle one, which is completely visible, is also lit up with, like, the ticket logo on it. I mean, we can just follow the instructions first. The first step is to pull the lever that has a star on the end of it.
Okay, 1 second. I'm changing some of my settings. There we go. Oh, wow. Yeah, I can read that a lot better now. There we go. It defaulted my display settings to something else. But okay, you said oh, pulled the star one. Okay. All right, I've pulled the star.
The second step is some sort of tack looking button. I don't know if that's something like you push or you pull it out.
I have a little like hardtack looking disc in my hand now that I picked up.
Okay. Is there something that you can repair that with and then you can use that?
Well, I just put it into a coin slot, I guess.
Sure.
I have and then like I said, I have a valve, a chess piece kind of looking handle, and a slide in my next grouping. And then the separate grouping, there's the pentagon, the triangle, the square, and the circle.
Yeah, okay, well, once you've done the lever and the tack looking thing, the next 3 steps are all shapes.
Okay.
So lever, tack, circle. Is that you did it? Silence?
I don't know. I guess not.
Well, I don't know if anything will happen until we do all the steps in order. Or like maybe it's timed or something, I don't know, but lever, tack, circle, triangle, pentagon.
Do those relate to anything specifically?
I mean, all I've got is like the drawing of someone very literally pulling on a lever. And then it's the tack drawing, but like I can't tell if.
So actually, so for tack, what do you say is a tack? Like describe this more to me.
It's it's like a cylinder, but they're not representing edges to the cylinder, so maybe it's like a concave cylinder where instead of the edges being flat, they go in on each other like an hourglass. And that's the top of it.
Okay.
And then underneath it is another circle with like 2 lines, so it kind of reminds me of like those barber shop chairs that I have just like one massive single post that sprawls out into a flatter area.
Okay.
And like it's a very simple drawing. That's like the most I can gander from this depiction.
Okay. So let's see. The star, I got that. You know that one? Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
So the star I have like pretty clearly. I have a lever and it's a star. And then I have a coin slot looking thing that drops a coin. You can see in my hand over here. Or maybe you can see it. It's just a little disc.
Well, there's no coin dropping animation in the instructions. It just has this object that I described.
Right.
In the instructions, and I don't know what else to infer from that.
But then the other thing is, so I'm trying to tell what this like thing is you're talking, you know, this tack. Because I have what looks like to be like the top of a pawn, like, you know, chess piece. And
yeah, that's a pretty good depiction of it. That could be.
Oh, okay.
It could be like a pawn or maybe like a rook.
Right, right. Yeah, okay. Well, so I have that lever for me is one that goes like I pull it or I push it in or whatever, but ultimately it goes into the machine. Then I have a valve and a slide thing. So
The slide is on a different set.
oh, okay. So then, all right, then okay. So then you said I did tack.
Yeah, we can change tack to pawn or whatever.
Yeah,
the
okay.
hell you have.
Well, yeah, no, I now that I know, like we've reconciled exactly what it is. It doesn't matter what the name is. So yeah, we can call it whatever. But anyways, so I do star, and then that, and then you said what shape?
Circle, triangle, pentagon.
Hmm. Okay. Oh, okay. Wait. Let me see. Maybe I might be doing something.
Do you have to like redo the lever every time you do a different input?
No, I think I just have to do it. Okay, so there, and then you. All right, give me the shapes one more time. It's just
Circle,
3 shapes.
Yeah, it's just circle, triangle, pentagon.
Okay, yeah. I was doing something extra. The coin on my side was nothing actually, and I was just adding the coin.
We don't know if the coin is nothing yet. It could be one of the other instructions. Oh.
Ticket.
Should we try the others? You think there's probably an achievement for it? I don't know if we have to try right now.
I don't know. Sure, we can try real quick, see what happens.
Wait a minute.
Or actually, how many are there? Total.
Okay, well, there's 3 little ticket things. One's like the gold ticket, which we just did.
He's actually closed down anyways. So those other tickets were the ones that I said were X'd out on this side, but the machine itself is actually shut down now, so we can't do it anyways.
Okay, well, there was also the silver ticket and the red ticket. And I was only just noticing that on this little chalkboard there's extra symbols which may or may not correlate to one of the other puzzles.
Don't know.
The one that we can see is the slider.
You too.
Into the square.
Yeah, that's for sure.
There's 3 missing steps, but on this chalkboard there's a baby with a swirl on its stomach, the star, and then the beer mug.
And you love your beer mugs.
All right, should we just get in with it? Yeah. Might as well turn off the light. Make this romantic Valentine's love tunnel. Stop that.
Oh, this is scary.
Oh, you better hold me.
Sorry, I already,
Well, who do we have here? A new duo of hopeful explorers seeking my blessing.
Oh, thank goodness. It's not a jester.
Go on,
He's gone.
Come in. So, you want to know if you're ready to sail the 7 seas together? Whether you're sulking swabbies or close-knit coal captains.
Coal
Crew
captains.
tight like a knot. Or flimsy driftwood in a storm.
Oh, a light. It's crazy.
Do I have just the thing for you? Oh, don't worry, dears.
Wow, I hope we go over that jump later.
If we don't you think we'll cry?
Seaworthy, legendary
Captain Crunch.
captain of the Friendship.
No, Captain of the Friendship.
All 4 corners of the earth and
Yeah, they're probably related.
All 4 corners of the earth. You know what that means?
Oh, no.
It's inside Minecraft.
Oh, sure.
Friends stand a chance when the seas get rough.
Oh, the seas have never gotten rough.
You will need communication crystal clear. True teamwork, balanced and fair, and blind trust come
It looks like crust, like pizza crust.
If you want my blessing, then show me what your friendship is made of. Set sail, enter my 3 trials, and claim your rewards.
Oh, it's only 3 puzzles.
Yeah, maybe we'll get the instructions for the other tickets as we finish these puzzles, you know?
Maybe. Probably like different ticketing machines or something, maybe. I don't know.
Worthy of your bond. It's time to build your friendship.
Yeah, this is just like a Ride a Santa Claus on Roblox.
True, except I don't have to get out of the vehicle every 15 seconds.
You will need to read your crew
For
like
now.
a book. Be honest. Be clear.
Be quick.
Quick about it.
It's actually
honest.
timed. You have to beat the game in 45 minutes.
Carousel.
We trying
If you're
to
too
do
slow, it explodes.
the Steam refund speed run, except this game is free, so we're not refunding anything.
I'm out of here. See you later, sucker.
I never even looked back to see if he left.
Silver, gold, and red. Wow.
Okay, I think this is one where I feed you information again. I've got 4 I guess little cozy guys doing different poses, and beneath each of them is a symbol.
Uh-huh.
So for like the shy guy, he's got
Well, I have a specific guy over here currently, and he he's doing like he's putting like his hands together and then like next to his cheek, and then standing on one leg.
oh, you're doing the lovingly pose? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So the symbol below that is sort of like this Pokemon character where it's got like an upside down tulip with like a
Oh,
little
perfect.
bud.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I was like, all right. He said Pokemon character. That can only be 2 of the possible symbols.
Oh, okay. Oh shit, it's timed. Tell me your pose. Tell me your pose.
He's like shocked and like sticking his hand and leg out.
Okay. Banana boat with. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
tell
he's
me.
proud.
Proud how? Oh, like
Like
he's got
heroic.
his hands on his hips. Okay.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
ship with 2 peg legs. Ship with 2 peg legs.
Okay,
Alright,
now
what do you
this one's like shy or something, I believe.
It could be the 2 lines of squiggly waves upside down. Yeah, you got. Okay, that worked.
Scared hands out, like straight forward, like like they're gonna piss themselves,
okay.
and somebody's gonna kill them.
The exact same lines, but now there's like a boat on top.
Okay.
Well done. Let's
Wow.
crank things up a notch.
Oh
Yes. Oh shit. Okay, I got the waggle in his finger, head and oh.
no! Oh, it swapped us. I thought it was like tokens that I had to swap around because it had the interact button. That's my bad.
I see. Oh.
Did we get a ticket that says we suck?
We got a like bronze ticket
No.
or like a red ticket, or we can retry.
Oh yeah. Like it said interact, and I thought.
All right,
like,
do you want to
I had
retry?
Yeah, of course I want to retry. I'll keep my grubby hands to myself this time.
Okay, he's got head and hands right now.
Like he's
Like he's
lying,
slapping
he's
it.
like,
He's slapping his face onto his hand.
yeah, okay. That's the fish. That also kind of looks like the Egyptian eye.
Got it.
Raise the anchor! Here comes the first round!
Okay, he's like putting both hands in the air after going from a fist.
It's the fat lady with her hands in the air.
Okay. Shy, one like leg behind, both hands behind.
Double banana power up from Mario Kart.
Okay. The putting one arm forward and one arm to the side while kicking.
2 waves with a boat on top.
Okay. Raising both hands up from fist again.
The boat with 2 peg legs. These feel like the same answers in different order.
I don't know. Couldn't tell you, Chief. Maybe.
Let's crank
Okay,
things
so
up.
I guess we just swap positions when we crank over.
Okay, what do you need?
I need either a beetle symbol, a mushroom symbol, a square, or a guy sitting.
What the fuck? Beetle. I guess
think
head and hands. Head and hands.
No, we ran out of time.
Switching to the
actually
symbols
had-
is actually kind of crazy.
I actually had 2 things open. I had a guy posing with a question mark under it. I don't know if that was me supposed to
That's-
feed you information.
Yeah,
or if that
you tell me what he's doing. That's what I was doing to you. I saw the guy, and then I needed to select one of 4 symbols to match what the guy had on your side.
Okay.
All right, don't worry. We'll retry it again. Lamau.
It's fine. I imagine that once we get to the next part, we'll have to retry it again when we try to figure out.
Short 5 tickets. Wow. Okay, this is shy, both hands behind, leg behind.
A 4-legged beetle.
Okay, so it does change the, like, what's assigned to what.
The first round.
Sometimes. Okay, guy wagging his finger forward and one hand on hip.
That's the mushroom with the pointy top.
We got a scared guy, 2 hands forward, about to piss himself.
That's the 2-legged peg boat, but the top is an umbrella instead of a sail.
Okay, yeah. I only had that one, but okay. The next one is proud, 2 hands on hip.
2 waves with a boat on top.
Okay. Laughing at no, crying, and then putting one hand over mouth.
Fat lady, both arms up. She has
oh.
2 legs and a head.
Nope. I guess it's the wrong thing. Looked like he was crying, and then he swings one arm behind himself.
I thought you were saying like crying and he like face palmed.
No. Like then he put one hand on his mouth. So he cries, and then he puts one hand over his mouth. He doesn't like face palm.
Clearly, I need to up my game.
Yeah, you do. But this time, we didn't even get a prize because we went past the first one and like failed inside of it. Okay, so this one starts off.
Timed.
Yeah, but it starts off. It's one hand forward, one hand to the side.
Okay, yeah, it's the mushroom that also has 2 arms facing upwards.
Okay, you too.
Here comes the first round.
Okay, we got the one from last time. The crying, one hand on mouth, one hand behind.
Okay, yeah, he's sleepy, I guess. Okay, that's the banana with the single circle in it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I
All right,
see
now we
that.
got facepalm.
Okay, he's the Pokemon.
Okay. We got the sassy finger and hip wag.
The pegged boat with the umbrella sail.
Okay. We got two hands on hip dancing.
2 waves, no boat.
Well done.
Okay, so I'll describe what the guy's doing, and then you give me the symbol, I guess.
Yeah.
He's got the one hand forward, one hand to the side.
Mushroom with arms.
Okay. Hands on hips, swaying hips.
Just banana.
Shy guy.
That is 2 waves with a boat on top.
There is no 2 waves of the boat.
What? Shy guy? I don't. Oh, maybe I got that one mixed up.
Did we win or?
No, we lost. It's over. Bro.
Like the shy guy has like 1 foot behind his other foot, and he's like wagging back and forth.
Yeah, that's the ship I had.
I had 2 waves with no boat, or the opposite of whatever the hell you said, and then 3 other completely different symbols.
Huh. All right, well, maybe we can get it next time. Don't know.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel so shit.
2 hands behind back, leg behind back.
Yeah, that's what I call the shy guy.
Huh, yeah, that's what had 2 waves, unless I misread the symbol and like whatnot. But that's the one that I thought I was looking at.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, well, that has 2 waves and then a boat on top of it.
Oh, yeah, that's the one that it was for me. To tell you.
Here comes the first round.
If only.
Okay, crying, and then 1 hand behind back.
Oh, that's 2 waves, no boat.
1 hand forward, 1 hand to the side.
Pokemon.
Two hands behind, 1 leg. So yeah, the shy guy.
Peg leg boat with umbrella sail.
Facepalm.
It's a guy sitting down and waving.
Okay. All right, my side, quick, easy, done.
Okay.
We power through that. Okay, what do you got? What do you got?
Okay, a loving guy who has like 2 arms in his chest, and he's got 1 leg going up behind him.
Peg leg boat with regular sail.
Okay. Scared guy who's got like he's quivering in his boots and both arms are forward.
The beetle with arms and legs.
Okay. Confused guy, 1 hand on his head, like scratching his nose.
The guy sitting on his butt waving an arm.
Okay. Face palming guy. It does not look like
The
guy.
Egyptian eye fish.
Angry guy, fist out, shaking.
The vase with eyeball and arms.
What's
see?
the mixed up gonna be?
I don't know, but are we gonna want to demolish this one or get just as high as we currently are?
I mean, obviously we want to get the star. Oh, what the fuck?
Okay, I have facepalm guy.
Ghost with a halo. Okay, it's loving guy who has both his arms tucked into his cheek. As the first one.
Oh, into his cheek. The fish with arms and legs.
Okay.
Okay, hands forward, about to piss himself.
Guy sitting down with both knees up. Hands on hips, moving his hips.
Boat with peg legs, regular sail. Okay, face palm.
Mushroom with horns.
Okay. Ah, we did it. We're the best.
Yikes. It's okay, you can blame that all on me. Clearly, I'm just not as good as I used to be.
Yeah, but you know, you win some, you lose some. It's okay, buddy. We'll forgive you. It's because you're so old.
Yeah, there's nothing on my side. I assume you get all of the prizes as well as all of the losses we have accumulated.
Yeah, I hope so. I've already shred 5 tickets. I don't know if you got that badge.
Yeah, I did get that pop up.
Over here.
Okay, I think this is the middle color. Achieved a maximum score in crewmate carousel. Okay. So I assume that doesn't mean we have to get, like, achieve minimum in crewmate carousel. I didn't actually look and see. Achievements. Whoa. How's that guy doing?
Is he upgrading our boat? Because that'd be pretty cool.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, we just have to achieve maximum in every minigame. Damn. Hell yeah.
What do you think the shitty bronze lantern looks like? A single candle?
I think it actually showed the symbols, like, or no, yeah, it shows the symbols right here. So it's the bronze one is like 2 posts with like tin cans on them. The silver one is like a sharp, but like, you know, like pretty, but like more simplistic one with like 2 lanterns, it looks like. And then obviously our gold one is the ornate with the, well, with the better lanterns, I guess.
Yeah, I can zoom in.
It's pretty cool.
I can't quite see the board.
You are an open book to each other.
This isn't our first puzzle game, lady. It's not
Yeah,
our first
fuck you.
burrito.
So
Fuck you,
hear
lady.
each other. That's a good start. But what use is that if you don't act as one? The next trial will test your ability to coordinate, compromise, and collaborate. Will you rise to the task? Or sink like a stone?
We'll sink as many times as we need to before we start floating.
True, true.
Do you think the jester or the evil king knows about this theme park being built on their lands?
No. They don't actually know nothing.
Oh, it looks like I get the tickets this time.
No. I'm gonna blow my brains out in Minecraft. Oh look, there's that guy. Yeah. All right. Well,
I assume you can. Oh, yes, you can see me. I was wondering.
whoa. There's all kinds of things over here. Tiles remaining. Oh, it's man. Nathaniel wishes he was on this side. Actually, I don't know.
A tile game.
Yeah, I have like whatever, the hexagon tiles.
I also have these. Oh,
Okay, well, what do we do? What's going on? You got anything on your side?
yeah, it's got the rules over here. It says.
Oh, sick! I don't got any rules.
It says for each color, the biggest group counts. So, for example, it has 4 like yellow cylinders all connected to each other, and 1 in the corner. So the 4 group counts as 4, and the 1 group counts as 0. And it also has like a pink group as an opposing color.
You too.
And there's only 2 of them, so it counts as 2. So I guess the gold color would win in this case.
Oh, yeah, you too.
See what else there is over here. Oh, I can pick up pieces. Well, I definitely started it.
He's picking up pieces. Holy fuck, dude.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Did something happen on your end?
No. I see a symbol, or I see 4 like tiles together on my side. It connect, like there's 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, like shifted over to the left. So
I can actually see your side perfectly.
Oh, yeah.
This whole...
Yeah,
you can
so
see my side as well.
if I don't hold this. Yeah. Oh wow. I don't know what the fuck's going on over there.
Well, I mean, so far there's only like 1 piece I can pick up, but only 2 options to place it on. So.
Oh, is this the only piece you could pick up initially?
Yeah. Like the other spots I can jump up to, but because the stairs aren't enabled.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay, yeah. So I had all 3 of my stairs enabled until you picked up this piece, and then it took the other 2 stairs down.
Oh wait, there's.
Oh, kind of gives us a new thing. So I don't know if we're both trying to make our shapes, like that we see on the board.
Yeah, like I do see that at the very end, like near the water and the pipes, there's a red, blue, and green leaf with like a scoreboard going all the way up.
Yeah.
And if you notice, like the 12 score is bronze, silver's 18, gold's 21.
Yeah.
I don't know if that means we have to get either 1 color or all colors to 21.
Don't know. Guess we might as well just fuck around and find out. You got any stairs now? Or is it me selecting?
That opened up the blue piece for me, which I can now pick up.
Interesting.
And now I have 2 more spots that I can place it on. I can place it on the piece that has all 3 colors, or I can place it on the piece that only has the blue and green colors.
That's cool. Little guy.
Also, there is a trash can to reset it in case we screwed up initially.
Oh, is it a trash can?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just on your side. I have currently, it looks like 9 tiles remaining. I don't know if that'll count this when I put it down, or if it's already counted because we pulled it.
5 tiles remaining, 9. Okay. Tiles remaining 8.
Yes, okay. Oh, or maybe it's just showing like what's allowed over there. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So like the green tile from the first zone in like zone C or whatever is now refreshed, so I could pick that up again, which would add a green and red only tile to the board.
See, then I pulled one. Does that lock off yours?
Yes. Now it locks it off, and now I can only pick up a green tile, and I can't see what tiles it could place down.
Okay, that's cool.
So I think we have to
work together.
Well, yeah. So I think we have to see what tiles are going to be placed when we pick one up. I feel like we have to pick one color that we want as the dominating one, because I don't see how with 8 tiles remaining we can get a score of like 21 for the gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume that it's now that I'm actually looking at it, that if you do reds you get Oh, no. Never mind. Yeah, I don't... Oh, yeah, we don't have any reds. We got... Or wait. You don't have any reds. I definitely have reds.
I mean, I have a red
Weird.
tile. Well, I mean, I guess like a red piece down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have a red piece and it looks like it's lit. So, but it only says that it's 2. So maybe it's, or it shows 2, but maybe it's like not. I don't know. Change it? That doesn't change it. If I pick this up. Oh, I can turn it too. Huh. I did not realize that.
Wait, you can turn the tiles?
Yeah, if I reorient myself, it turns them.
I can't turn mine. Mine are set in stone. Oh, you removed tiles from my world.
Oh, okay. So I generate your world.
Yes, you just put down a tile that can only be occupied by a green piece.
Okay, yeah. So your pieces can only go on the pieces associated with the piece that, you know, either or that I pull. I guess technically it's what you pull as well, but like,
Well,
you know,
actually,
it's whatever I
I don't even
pull.
know. I don't even know if it can only go on a green tile or if it's like a score boost. I don't know that part yet. But either way, the only piece I can pick up next is a green one. Should I just do that? We'll see how this puzzle unfolds.
No, we can certainly try.
Okay.
We put this back. Or nope, let me put this back down. Just see what happens, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I cannot place the green tile on... sorry, I cannot place the green piece on the blue-only tile.
So this is a blue-only tile?
I have a blue-only tile, but you gave me a green-only tile.
Oh, okay.
A green-only piece, so I could put my piece on that one.
Okay, and then... Okay, so this is checking our score once we finalize each section. And on my case, it looks like I can see the score based on how many lit pieces we have. So I have 3 lit green, 3 lit blue, and 2 lit red. And that gives us 2, 3, and 3.
Yeah, that's the scoreboard near the pool.
Yeah. And it's like I said, it's based on the lit tiles over here. And they have to be, and to be lit, they have to be touching another like lit tile.
This is a pretty big step up in puzzle from literally just matching expressions to symbols.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I don't know if we'll ever figure it out, but anyways, so now I have 3 pieces. I'm gonna go from left to right, so it would be like technically opposite for you. But from my left, I got a.
Do you have like a letter over it?
Oh yeah, I guess I got A. You know.
Oh, you're starting from A?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you see me on the other side? Yeah, there you are. So this one for me is a blue and a red design. I don't think it really matters necessarily to tell you the type of design. Just blue and red.
Oh, is that your board piece? Do you also have like a normal full color piece that you can pick up?
What? What are you talking about? I only have floor pieces.
Okay, so only I have the actual like modules that I can place.
Yes.
Down. And you're saying that one's a red and green one for you?
A red and blue one.
Okay, that's interesting because I can see the other side of the tile and it's a green only one.
Okay.
I don't know if that means anything.
Well, I guess it's just for you, for what pieces you can put down and whatnot, you know?
Okay, so for A, I can pick up a red piece, which may or may not give me either a green tile or a blue-red tile on your side. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to B.
B, for me, is a design where like the left side, the right side, or I guess all 3 sides are a different color. And then there's the center like triangle, I guess you call it, piece. That's, blank.
Triangle piece.
And that's it. Yeah, like the center, like all of the colors come out from like at the tip of a triangle on the dice that's in front of us. And it's, green, red, and blue. And then there's just the empty space in the middle of them. That's all I'm saying.
Is the empty space a hexagon shape?
No.
No.
No, the tile itself is a hexagon.
Yeah.
And each corner, so each of the three, I guess not, it's not technically three. They're each their own.
I guess technically I have a hexagon hole in the middle of the hexagon because that's where I put the piece.
Yeah, you do. I don't.
Okay, but it's still like three colors equally divided.
Yes.
Okay, well, I assume that's the important piece we need.
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, well, for me, if I use B, I would be picking up a green tile, and the other side of this, a green piece, and then the tile on my side would be half red, half blue.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Okay.
Okay, and C. C for me is all green.
Okay. So my side is half red, half blue. So I think our sides are just opposite. Except for maybe like the three colored ones where it's always one color, but we have to know what color it is.
Maybe. You too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So far C has always been a red piece.
It's cool. Good for you.
Although A is also a red piece.
All right, well, what are we selecting? Biatch for your side.
Well, I've got a universal tile, which can be anything, and I've got a blue-only tile, and my options are 2 red pieces and a green piece.
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
So the question is, which is potentially the best pick, because I don't know which side I'm giving you. Like maybe I'm previewing what I'm picking up next. Like if I pick the red in A, for example, you said yours was half blue, half red.
Right, yeah.
Like green only, so like maybe I can only pick green after that. I don't know.
Right.
I think I should just pick A as like an experiment, and then
Sure, try it. I dare you. No balls, pussy.
All right, we'll find out whether.
Okay, so A is blue and red for me.
Yeah, and it's green only on my side, so we'll see it happens when I pick it up.
Okay, no, it still keeps my piece over here.
Okay.
So then I pick up the blue and red. So I pick up the blue and red. I don't think anything changed on my side.
Can you like flip the tiles over and use either side, or is it just a predetermined side?
What do you mean?
Because like we were saying that we had colors on both sides. Like you had the red and blue, and I had the green only.
Oh yeah, no, mine. I just have the red and blue. And all I can do is like spin it around and determine the orientation of the 2 colors that I told you I had.
Yeah, it's interesting because I actually have a prompt to put the piece that I took back. I don't know if that would do anything.
Maybe we can potentially put it like back in. Yeah, okay. So we can put it back in and swap until we like finalize it.
Okay, so all the stairs is doing is like locking our move in.
Yeah.
Is what I'm getting from this. Okay. I think we should still try because I'm still not sure what the hell this puzzle is asking of us. So
I don't know.
Just
I'm gonna grab a different one.
Throwing shit at the wall and seeing what works is a good method. Okay. Well, it can only go on this tile, and it's not connected with any of the other greens, so we'll see if this bites us in the ass.
Hopefully. Okay, I'll let you pick this one this time.
Yeah, it seems like a shit move since the two green pegs are so far away from each other, but we'll see. Okay, so there's two blue pieces and a red piece I can choose from.
Okay.
And all 3 tiles on my side are pure red.
Okay. I have a blue and a green, a blue and a red, and just a green. But the green isn't like 100% the tile. It's just the only color on the tile.
Well, I prefer a blue one, I suppose.
Okay.
Because there's a blue only tile. So if you could pick
Yeah.
either A or B.
A or B? Sure,
I think
sure.
those options.
Yeah, I can do that for you, little man. Don't you even worry about it.
He's
This
going
guy,
straight for
he's got
B,
it.
I know it. He's
Hey. Don't worry about it. It's all good, bro. It's all good.
I also don't know what these compasses mean, if anything, pieces when we pick them up. They just spin randomly.
Yeah, you too.
All right, we got our first blue connection.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it skyrocketed straight
Oh,
to
okay.
12.
So, yeah. So it multiplies our points. So it's your points by my points, or I guess your connections. I guess.
Yes.
So.
Because I mean, if you look through the hole, I don't know if you can right now, but
Okay.
we have 2
No,
blue pillars like connected to each other, and like the line between them is lit up.
Okay. So yeah. So maybe it's. I have the points. You have the multiplication. So in your case, the puzzle is we want to pick a color and pick a color that gets you the best like ability to connect those colors for multiplication.
Yeah, okay. So we'll pick a color then. So maybe the green wasn't such a shit move because maybe we just gotta like dump something in a bad spot somewhere, Okay, well, I've got a red piece I can strand out in the middle of nowhere that does nothing for us, based off of this tile that you've placed. Or,
it's pretty cool.
We can get a blue-red tile that's like in a line, so we can get like a tic-tac-toe score going on here. Which tile can you currently move? Because like, I know you can like place down and rotate stuff, as you said. And I was watching that happen in real time.
So I'm trying to see what you mean by move. Like which tile I can pick up, like.
Yeah. Can you pick it up and like put it back down again, so I know what tile that you have access to?
Oh, I have access to either A, B, or C.
No, I meant like on the board, like.
I can't pick up any of the pieces on the board after we've we've loaded into a new set like we are now.
Okay. Well, in that case, we'd either have to go for the blue piece, which would be our 3rd in a row and would give us a score of 3 times 6, which is 18, which would give us silver, but then it will give us a bad piece because it's like a red-green half. What tile do you have for B right now?
B is green and blue for me.
Yeah, I still don't know why it's double-sided like that. We didn't really confirm which piece was added, did we?
No. Well, all these pieces are different technically for me, so I don't know if you're talking about on the board, but not on the board. Up there, all the pieces are different from my last time.
Yeah. So I think either B or C is a good move. B is probably the greedy play if we want to go like all in, because it not only gives us another blue, which we seem to be connecting,
Yeah.
But if it's based off of your tile side,
Yes.
which you said was red-blue, then that would give us another blue move.
Yes, it would.
The only other option I see here is C.
Hmm.
I'm not sure what you have on your side for this
C, C was blue and red as well,
tile. Okay, so
but
yeah.
a different kind of blue and red.
So C is we willingly take a move that we don't want to get a more favorable tile.
I mean, yeah, we could try it.
But B is like if we actually get a blue piece in addition to another blue tile that we could put on the board, then I think B is the best option.
Okay. Yeah, no, we can do B. B still has a blue one, so.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll try B.
Okay. Now the real question is, does I don't think that connects. So I can't connect it there. It's gonna break off a red, or no, so it doesn't connect that. So yeah, okay, perfect. I can just do this. Or do I want to do that? No, I probably don't want to do that. So I can keep it like going. Okay.
Oh, okay.
3 times 7, wow. And we still have 4 tiles left. So as long as we don't lose any
Okay, so,
any blue ones are good.
Yeah, the new tile that was put down, which is finalized, I know, is actually my side, which was the red and green, not your side, which was the red and blue.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, so now we have to pick either a red or green piece and put them in a spot that we may not care about.
Okay. Well, then pick the best one for you, I guess.
Oh no, there's 2 blue pieces. No.
No.
Well, I can literally only pick B.
Okay. Pick it up.
Like unless somehow you can. No, it has to be B. What am I saying? You can't put down the tile before I place a piece. You know.
It's true.
Well, I mean, technically we have 2 green now, which is worth some points.
We have 3 by 7 and 2 by 5 and 1 by 4. Okay, 3 tiles remaining. What do we want to do?
Do the multipliers get higher?
Yes.
Okay. So technically we should be doing red because it's so far behind. I assume we're trying to get all 3 colors to 21 now. Looking at this,
I don't know.
We got to 21 so easily, you know?
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure.
Okay.
We got 3 tiles left, so this is one of them.
Oh, one of the green tiles I had is now suddenly not lit. One of the green pieces I have is not lit. Probably because it's stranded, you know?
Yeah.
Okay,
I do know.
Well, there's only 2 tiles I can go on, and it has to be either a red or blue. So we're only looking at B or C here.
Okay, B for me is red and blue. C is just red.
Okay, assuming that we want 2 score points, I think our best bet is red on the mixed tile, which would be B.
Okay.
And that would connect a red to another red, which would give us a paltry score for 2 times 4 or whatever.
Yeah, potentially get 4 up higher, but yeah.
And then if we do B, it gives us a blue only tile for my side.
Uh-huh.
Which I don't know if we need more blue.
I don't know.
I really don't know.
Yeah, our only bet is to just kind of try it out and see what happens and see if we win or if we lose.
Yeah, okay, but either way, it has to be B, or otherwise I'm doing C and I put a blue tile in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
One by 4. Wow. Should I be communicating with you to where to put this, or
I don't know.
Is there like all
Because yeah, don't you get like don't you get a tile if I place it down?
Yeah, like I get a tile, I think, based in the same area of where you put it.
Okay, so
And then
can you pick your thing up, or do you already have it? So that we don't like automatically finish it.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah. So I'm trying to look and see at yours. Does it? Where is it? Oh yeah, it looks like we're mirrored, like or no, it looks like yours is slid down or whatever from me, because I have my piece that connects to the actual like outline of the board. And then it immediately, as you can see if you look through, it immediately goes up one and over to the right one. And that happens for you in essentially the same place, but like, I guess technically in the opposite corner.
It's like a 2x4 pattern with like a single one piece in the middle of it.
Oh yeah. On top. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so wherever, if I put it on that piece on top, then it'll go there. So yeah, you can just tell me where you think it looks kind of good, because I have a lot of options for where to place a red tile. Okay. So I could put a red tile for me. I could connect it here and get a red color.
Okay, so we should be communicating where you're placing this, because right now you've added a blue only tile in the middle of nowhere where it can't possibly connect for me.
Okay, so where would this tile work? Here?
That is a blue only tile next to our blues, so we could go even further into the blues if that was something we needed. I don't know.
Uh-huh. And then how about this one?
That's the exact same blue only tile that is still connected to the blues.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So those last two moves are basically the same for me.
Okay, and then here, how about this one? This is a red one, rather than a blue one.
Sorry, can you pick it up and put it down again? Okay. So it's always a blue only tile for me.
Okay.
And this one is stranded just like the first move, so I feel like we don't want to do that.
Okay, and this one.
It's stranded again.
Okay, so which of the two over here did you like? Did you like this one? Or did you like this one?
They're both cutting off a corner. They're literally the same to me. We could go for the straight line, which was the last one.
Let's see. I can connect a red here. Okay.
Okay. Well, that's something we can do. All right. Let's look at the score. Let's see. For red, we have
1 times 4.
So I'm about to put another red one in.
Yeah. I have 2x6, and we have 3x7, and we have 2x5.
Okay.
A, B, and C. I got a blue and a red and a green, and a green and a blue.
So not only do we have to be thinking about what pieces I'm getting on the board, we have to think about where you can even attach your piece in the first place, which is
at least to get a point.
Yeah, insane foresight.
Yeah. Yeah, so in theory, I could attach... I have a spot for like a green to line up, a red to line up, another green / red. Well, I have a lot of red spots that I could line up. Those were the spots that had the blue one stranded last time.
I can't actually see anything you're doing while there's like a piece blocking the way.
Oh yeah, of course. But what piece are we gonna want? You know, like what benefits you first? I guess, Alamau.
Okay, so first of all, I cannot pick up a green piece at all, and the game agrees with that, and it supplied me with no green pieces.
Okay.
So, I can either pick a red piece stranded in the middle of nowhere, which would give me a green only tile.
Uh-huh.
Or I could pick a blue piece, which is both A and B. Both A and B are blue pieces.
Okay, you too.
Which would give us our 4th blue in a row, which could like really catapult our score into the stratosphere.
Yeah, with that one, if it's all a 1 score, if we have to balance, then we'll find that out soon, I guess.
Okay, and I don't know which piece for you is more beneficial between A and B, but the A piece for me gives me a universal piece where we can put any piece down, and the B piece is only blue and red. And considering how much blue we have, and we might want to do other colors, it would have to be red only, which is fine.
Okay, let me see where I can place A then, and see what we look at before you place anything down.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so if I do here, it'll be a dead one. Looks like no, I can't do that. So I can only place this for red. It looks like if I use this piece. I could open up a blue for me later on in a couple of different places. Okay, well, how does this look for you?
That's a pretty darn good piece, considering it's next to both the double green group and the double red group, and I can put either of those pieces there.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, so if we're trying to increase either red or green, then that's a great move for either piece.
Well, there you go. Enjoy.
All right. We want to finalize that? All right.
Well, we got 2x6 and 2x5 currently for both of those. So
all right, let's see what happens to blue. Does it go so high up that it like breaks the scoreboard, like in Looney Tunes?
I hope so.
Huh. Well, we've only got one move left, and obviously we can't get all the colors to 21, but we didn't know how to play the game. We were just putting pieces randomly, trying to figure it out.
Yeah, just like, oh, okay. Like I was connecting pieces on my side, didn't even know I was building an actual world map for you. I was just putting things willy-nilly, basically on your side. No conversation. Okay, well, what do you want to do?
Well, there's one more tile left to be placed, so
yes.
We have to do one red, one green.
Okay, well, for me, red and green, I have B and C. A has just green, A has blue and green, but B and C are both red and green. Do I have slots for those?
Yeah, okay, like, from what I'm seeing here, it can't be C, because
okay,
it's a green piece, which we want, but it gives me a green-only tile, meaning we can't do a red comeback.
Okay.
Not that I think we'll win, but I just.
Well, I mean, like, we can get red the highest.
Yeah, based off of the knowledge we know, we can't win with C.
Okay.
B is dead because it just gives me a blue piece, and that doesn't help the score for anything.
Okay, so A?
Yeah, A looks pretty good because not only can I place a red piece, it also gives me a green tile for later. Which...
Okay. Well, where do you want me to place my tile?
If you remember when we were placing the blue tile, that you were asking, like, which spot does this go best in, and I said put it in a line. Kind of need it over on that side. Because there's only 2 spots where a green item could go in that could possibly connect to make a score.
Okay, so are you saying this side?
I mean, it's that side, but it's on. All right, you just place it again, and I'll tell you. Perfect.
Oh, well, that gets us another green and another blue point. Or no, another green and another 2 blue points.
Okay. So
on my
the
side.
red piece, and
So that'd be
Maybe
2 by
only
6 and 4 by like 9. Yeah, 4 by 9. 3 by 7, 2 by 7. Yeah, okay. So well, what ticket do we get?
Let's see.
And then you should have a machine to eat the tickets if we want to retry, obviously.
Oh, do I pull this lever to get the
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, it's going up. You can see the points.
Okay, yeah. So we do have to get all 3 to the max score.
All right, so I'll shred this now that we know how to. Wait, is this the claim or the retry?
No, that's retry. That's shred it.
Okay.
You have to like go back down to the boat to get the prizes.
Okay. So now we know what to do.
Yeah, okay. I will be right back.
Yeah, that's reasonable. This will use the settings to make it not quite full screen. Smaller, please. There we go.
Alrighty then, it's the Skibbity Rizzler back in the house. Yeah, boy, 2 skib, 2 riz.
Okay. I am noticing on the scoreboard that the multiplier shows up before we even start. Like, red and blue both have a 0 multiplier, but green as a starting has a ×2 multiplier.
Oh, that's the point side. We currently have 2 green points on my side.
Oh, it's not the multiplier?
Huh?
Or or do we multiply each other's points? Is that like
I think we
pegs times-
multiply each other's points.
Do you have 2 green only tiles on your side?
No. So
Or
I have 2 tiles, and they are both equally divided from the colors, you know, in different like corners of the piece. So in theory, off of this, I could immediately get a third green piece, and then I could either get or I guess if I look at my pieces currently, I have an all red and all blue, or a red and a blue. So I could, if I'm looking at my pieces, I don't think I could do red and blue this time. And the other ones would require, the other ones, any of them could be used for me currently, honestly, and I could get some points.
I'm just wondering why it says 2 green tiles, but not 2 blue or 2 red tiles.
Well, because I have 2 pieces that touch. I have like 2 colors, so green, that are touching, and they become lit. The red, the blue on either side of the green, since they don't touch another color that matches, since they don't touch a blue or they don't touch a red, respectively, they are currently dead with no connections. So I have to connect the colored stained glass on my side to another matching color so that it like gains points. So it has to be at least 2, but then you can start chaining them.
So then the actual score is based off of the amount of tiles that you have connected for correct colors by the number of pegs that I have in a group.
Yeah, but in my case, the tiles can have multiple colors in them. So it's just like each color needs to touch at least one other color, but they could be, you know, spread out from each other. As long as they're at least 2 tiles are touching, then they're both lit.
Yeah, I'm just saying like technically we have 0 points at the start because I have no pegs down. But if I had, say, 1 green peg down, even if that green peg wasn't connected to anything, we'd have a score of 2 for the green because it's my pegs times the number of green tiles you have connecting, which aren't necessarily green only tiles.
Yeah, correct.
Color, but okay. So the top score is 21, I believe, which is like a 3x7.
So everybody needs 21.
All right. Well, I guess any move will work then. There's.
I guess I should also say, you know, where these colors could go, I guess, in theory, depending on which one you'd want to pick, because I obviously can put them essentially anywhere, I believe. I don't remember if it even has to technically connect to it.
Okay, well, let's just go through the letters play by play here. So for A, this gives me a red peg, and then when you place the tile, whatever it may be for you, I get a red only spot on the board.
Okay.
What do you benefit from on that side?
That gets me an all blue tile that I can connect to one of technically 4, but one of best to use 3 tiles that connect to a blue but don't block another color immediately.
I mean, as the first move in the game, I think the sky's the limit, and then the actual strategy comes in on like turn 2 or something. But that's...
I'm just letting you know so that like this one has 3 viable options where the green line doesn't get immediately cut off.
Yeah. Okay. So, the A option is double dipping on red for me, so we can maybe get a red going, and then meanwhile you're building up a blue tile bonus. Which is what A offers.
Yes.
All right. Let's go over to B.
That's all red for me?
Yeah, B is pretty similar to A, Whereas A is like red peg, red tile. B is green peg, green tile.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh, Anything interesting on your side?
Currently, like I said, since I have the two greens that are connected and then matching red and blues on opposite sides, both of each other and of the other red and blues. So I can connect that. Since I have an all red tile similar to the blue tile, I can connect that to three spots that are viable and don't block another color, but four total spots where it lights a red up. And then that would be the opposite slots of the blue version.
Yeah, okay. And then for C
Mm-hmm.
gives me a blue piece and a green only tile.
Okay. This gives me a blue and red piece, and that could be immediately connected to a blue, and then leave it able to potentially connect to a red. So the blue would immediately have a point, but the red would be stranded.
So this sounds more like it's a more lenient piece for you if you need to line up more tiles in the late game,
Mm-hmm.
with like a less lenient piece for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we should just um, use this like a stricter piece first, like B or C, because we
Mm-hmm.
don't really need the options for your tile piece when it's literally like the first move, and you can put essentially anything anywhere.
Yeah, basically.
I'm down for either option if you just want to pick A or B at random. Like I don't care.
Okay, I will grab one of those then.
Oh, you had a loaf of bread in your mouth. Okay, blue there.
That's one of the slots I can put it in. But I can actually put it wherever I want, technically.
Oh, you can?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
We wouldn't get any points for that currently, but it could be something to build to.
Yeah, I do see it out in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
Oh, I mean, if you put it down like near the center, like it does create a red only tile, and then I could therefore put the red piece on that red only tile, and we can decide if we want to build something near that later.
I don't know. But yeah, that's something we could strategize by like, oh, we'll put this one off over here, and then we'll try to build blues like off of it or to it. But then it won't block like another color, you know?
Well, I guess technically what we want to do is to have like a third of the hexa board with greens, a third with blues, and then like another third with reds, branching out in perfectly trifecta degrees.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think that was barely a sentence, but expresses my point.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure because it would take 2 entire moves to connect to a red piece this far out, and then we're not even like guaranteed pieces that like have matching colors to the tiles to like bridge the gap.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we just like create a network of the colors sprawling out in 3 different directions, I think that's maybe the best strategy to go.
Okay, well, then I can connect it to a blue right here. On my side, I should say.
Okay. You could also
But I see it's...
like, you could also put it like technically in the center. No, that's not my center. It's 1 down, 1 left. I know your side is weird or whatever. Yes.
That does technically block a green, but...
Okay. You're off center on this side, are you?
No.
No, Yeah, that's on the center of the field for both of us.
Oh, well, that's okay. So that's just this whole thing is the center, technically.
Yeah.
Like these 3 pieces are the center.
Like, sure, it blocks your green or score or whatever, but
yeah, we could focus blue this way. And then green could go.
I'm theorizing that the strategy is to have all the colors sprawling out from the center.
There's probably all kinds of strategies.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to put the red piece on the red only.
I fucking dare you.
Tile. I want to see how that changes it for you.
I fucking dare you. Do it, pussy.
Okay.
We have 1 times 0, 0 times 2, and 0 times 2. So until you have 1, these don't even have points yet. That's cool. Like actually cool. That's, neat to see. All right. Well, I have 3 pieces. They're all there's blue and green, blue and green.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we should be focusing on what we don't have and trying to ration everything out. Like maybe I should be focusing on either a blue or green peg because we don't have one yet.
Uh-huh.
Maybe you should be trying to get a red tile if possible. Do you have any red tiles on your side from the 3 options?
No.
No. Okay.
No, I have 1. Or no, yeah, you have 1 point in red. I don't have any points. Yeah, so I can't make a red point right now, this turn.
Okay.
I can only make a blue, or yeah, I could only make a blue, or a green or a green.
Okay.
So blue I could potentially put down and then not have anything else like kind of weird and out of place. If I do either of the blue or greens, then that means there will be like a green like in a potentially weird spot.
So you don't want to do one of the greens, is what you're telling me?
Well, it depends. So what helps you as well? Because it's not just to focus on me. Because I could make a blue point or a green point on, yeah, I think on any of these.
Okay, so for my strategy, I think I want one of each different colors in the center. And
okay.
Since we already have the red down, I think I want either a blue or a green.
Okay.
And so that means I'm looking at either A or C.
Okay.
Which are basically identical options for me. Both give me a blue peg, and both give me a green-red tile piece. So,
okay, well let me grab one and see what we got. Like see how it plays and how it feels on your side.
Okay.
So for where I can make points here.
Yeah.
So I could make a green point here.
Okay.
And I mean I can turn it around, but like the tile has to go there because the other green is blocked off. Or I could make a blue point and then potentially make a green point later. If we like, depending on how we like connect things. But that would go, it could go here. That would be 2 blue points and a green potentially for the future.
Okay, well that's also a pretty reasonable play for me because it's in the zone where I think where the red is, so I could put a red tile there if we need it, or green tile, which I think it will also be on that side because I have to place a blue. So I think that's a very flexible option for both me and you. So I think we should put that tile there, and then I'll put a blue piece on my far left side, and then we'll just designate the far right as a green area.
Hey, you too.
Okay. I'm locking it in.
Oh God, what did he do? Okay. Let's see what we got. A red and a blue, a red and a blue, and a green and a blue.
Why don't we go through the options letter by letter again?
I dare you, no
for
balls.
A, I do have balls. So for A, I get both a red piece and a red-only tile. How flexible is A for you? Chase-defer? Oh, his internet actually crashed from the blizzard he's having right now. You sack of shit, you better be thinking over there. I hear you smacking your lips. Alright, I'll just go over these options by myself here.
How about this one?
Oh. Where the fuck were you? Just disappeared.
How about this
off
one?
the face of the earth. Okay, so anyway, I was saying red is pretty like demanding, having both a red piece and a red only tile. I was asking if A was flexible for you.
Yeah, that one has a red and a blue, so I could use that and either connect a blue later, and we could get a red point on my side.
Yeah.
Or we
yeah,
could build for red points later still, technically.
I think for every single move, we're going to have to like go through A, B, and C, where you just pick up the tile and you're like, oh, is this a cool point for you? And then we agree
okay.
on whether or not. All right.
So like I said, I can build towards red or I can build towards blue on my side. If I build towards red, or if I get a red point and I build towards blue for later to connect off of another one. And I could place it, for example, right here.
No, because that's encroaching on the blue side, and we'd have to have like a whole other piece to connect it just to even.
I could place it right here.
That's also bad for my current design.
Okay, well I could place it right here then.
No, all three of those options are bad. Is that
okay? I could place it right here.
Still bad.
Yeah, those are the only real slots for that one.
Okay, well, put the tile back and we'll go to the B tile and see what options that bring up. Yeah, maybe it's less important that I say what I'm getting and more important that you get your color match while also matching my tiles.
I could put this one right here.
Okay, this one is okay for me because I can extend a blue to over there.
I could put this one here, kind of.
That one is okay because I can extend a green over there.
Okay, and then lastly, I could do like this.
Yeah, it's the same. I can extend a green there later.
Okay, well, and then this is back for the first one.
Yeah, okay, so all three of those options you said for me are okay on my side.
I think this one might be the best for me because it locks off a blue, or like it adds to a blue and then like blocks it off. And to the left, if you're looking at, like the 3 as the bottom, or I guess, yeah, the 3 as the bottom and then the 2 are on top. The left side, so the piece I just put down is pointing to the red.
Yeah, I do see that with potentially a piece you could put there that connects like 3 red pieces together.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think we necessarily need to try C. I think this looks like a great option for both of us.
Okay, let's get into it. Big man on campus.
All right, I'll put a blue in the blue area.
A glue in the glue area.
And since that connects to blues, that's our first point. First real point.
Okay. All right, I'll grab a...
Yeah, just grab A, toss it around. We'll
Okay, so this is just a green for me, so I could finally add two. I could add 2 green points right now if I did this.
Oh, wow, that is actually perfect and fantastic.
Or I could do this.
That's basically the same for me.
I could do either of those, and they would both do. Let me look back. Take a look back right here. I do this, that could continue there and still leave a space open for blue. But I would still be able to do that if I did this as well. So yeah, honestly, either one really works for me if they're perfect for you.
Yeah, I would maybe say the other tile if we're gonna go with that.
This one?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. I'm happy with that, and then I can
Sure.
extend the red out into the red area.
I do, you know, balls, pussy. Whoa.
Okay.
Oh.
We
Looks
maybe
like this is
want-
red and green.
Yeah.
Okay, this get us 2 reds and 2 greens if I put it right here. Or well, two reds and 1 green, I mean, if I put it right here.
Okay. Well, that's decent because it's adding a blue to my blue zone.
Okay.
So I have no complaints with that one.
I could move it slightly. Like I could move it over 1 tile.
Yeah, that's the same blue. I guess it gives more area to green.
I could do this, but this would create a dead green, so we wouldn't have a green yet. And it would link up the 2 reds and make, you know, a 3-point redder.
Yeah, I am seeing, I guess, a small issue that I don't currently have any green pieces on the board yet. And if there's like a drought of them later down the line, we're going to have to make some tough choices. But
True.
I'm also very happy with this piece. This makes a blue section that we can get a group of 3 blues on my side. Get a real big point. I don't think we're going to need any blues after this if we get like this massive blue combo going on over here. So
Okay, and which point is better? This one?
Yep.
Or this one?
For me, they're the same.
Or this one?
Ooh. That one's eating a little bit too much out into the flexibility of green. I feel like.
So this one?
Yeah, was there a third option you had that was like between them?
There was this one?
That one still connects all the blues, and like maybe a green piece could go there later for like a super combo, but it might also fuck up, and like you might need a very specific piece, and then you can't put in the green zone later. So maybe move it down and back. Yeah, maybe we
So
should
right
just go
here?
Yeah. All right, I'll finalize this with a blue peg.
I dare you, no balls. That's 3 times 5. Wow. And we have 2 times 3 and 0 times 4.
Okay. So I kind of really want to get A because I don't have any green pegs, and it also gives a green only space. But it all depends on what you need. So you tell me.
Well, if I grab A, this is just a blue, so I could only get us a blue point. And I could place it here without doing anything really bad. I would potentially take up a future green piece, but like
that's in the red zone and it's stranded, so I can't get any pegs off of that.
I could do this one.
Oh yeah, that's perfect for me. Is it okay or even passable for you?
It's okay. If I did this, I'd have to go. I'd just have to take my greens, or I'd have to try to put my greens on, I guess the farthest right side for me, and like starting to go down.
Yeah, I do see that. Which means you'd have to.
For more green points, provided we ever get a green multiplier.
So for your green tiles, you would have to feed more into the bottom for where the reds are for me, is what I'm seeing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we necessarily want tiles there, because those tiles can be red only, and I feel like with the 10 moves we have, and the fact that I already have a red tile here, like adding more tiles there isn't beneficial, because then theoretically all the greens are stranded.
Okay.
See, yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't put it above because the green on that side is connected to a blank, so it can't line up with anything.
The other two tiles are red and blue and green.
Like technically, it's an okay move for both of us, but it kind of blocks us out in the long run because you want to put tiles in a red zone, and I kind of want to be building over here.
So where do you want to build?
Like where you had that tile, the green tile placed down. I think. I'm losing my train of thought, but like the green points that you're trying to build into, because you can only go down. That down for me is in my red zone, which means that you'd be adding tiles to like a red only zone. And then like theoretically we could add green tiles to that, but they're we haven't even like placed a green peg yet. We could make an entire new green only zone if we really wanted to.
Right, okay.
I just really want to do A because we have what, 5 moves left, and we probably need at least 3 green pegs. So I think we have to do A.
Okay, well, like I said, I can go I can go here. I can go here.
Nah, that's a terrible spot.
I can go here.
That's still a terrible spot for me.
And it can go here.
That's a pretty good spot for me. Was that the same?
It's the same as the first spot.
Yeah. All right, I think we're gonna have to go with that, and then try to get a green built off of that later.
Okay.
If we're both happy. Okay, yeah. I'll shut up and place it. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay. 2 green pegs and a red peg. I feel like we should definitely go with either A or B because I'm starved for green pegs. Does either A or B look fruitful to you? I guess just pick up a tile and start rotating it on the mat. Christopher? He must be eating again. The pig.
Okay, what do we got, pal? What do we need?
Okay, based off of the colors, the fact that I need a green peg, or at least I'm starved for green pegs, so I feel like we should at least be, evening out on them. B looks particularly appetizing to me because not only does it give a green peg, it also gives a blue and green tile that we can just justify. And I am also noticing that that's a bad spot for me. I am also noticing that the best way to get to 21, the score, is to have a 3x7 combo. And for that to happen in only 10 moves, I need at least 3 pegs connected at the same color down, and you to have a 7-tile consecutive score.
Yes.
With the last move being the breakout tile, like maybe you only get like a 5-tile score for green, and maybe green is our weakest color. Then I'm like, okay, shit, I gotta get a 4th green tile down somewhere that fits, you know?
Right.
Okay, so the tile that you have down right now is amazing for me because it can be both a blue and green tile, and it's in the zone between my blue and green zone.
Okay. Well, it's a pretty decent tile for me.
Okay, it's a decent
it doesn't give me a red point yet. It gives me a green point, which we do still kind of need, but gives me a green point and then a potential another like spot to connect a red later.
Okay, so you're starved for both red and green tile points.
Yes.
So I think that's a pretty good move for me, and I'll lock in my green tile at the center.
I dare you, no balls, pussy.
Okay.
All blue, all red, blue, and green and blue are my tile colors, so.
Okay, so I've got 2 green tiles that I could put down, or 1 red tile, and we are kind of starved for red. Try the C tile and just see where you can place that on the board. Hopefully it's somewhere in the green zone for me.
Okay, so this one I could do. I could do here. That would block off future greens. It would give us 1 more green, and it would block off future greens on this side.
It's okay.
I could do this one.
Okay, both of those moves are expecting that I use a 4th red piece as our last gambit, which, we're currently the lowest on red 4. So, like, it's okay, but that kind of locks us into the idea that we have to use 4 pegs for red.
Okay. Let me pick it up.
Like it's an okay move on my side. It's just
I could put it right there.
Okay, that's reasonably decent for me as well, because that's a green tile in the green zone that can just be near there. Does that give you a decent point or setup for points on your side?
That'll give us our 3x7 for blue. And then that'll give another. And then they'll give us another hanging green that a green could be connected to later to activate 2 points.
Okay. But then that means you'd have to build more up on that side, which would be a green-only zone. So it's probably okay. I mean, with this color. Man, I don't know if it's the right move, but maybe we just do it anyway because.
I just want to get 700 times 700 on each color.
Yeah. Oh, great. Well, I'll just pick up the piece. I'll put the red in the.
Oh, there you go, balls.
And we'll see what we can build off of next.
3 times 3, that's 9, dude. 3 times 7, that's 21, dude. 2 times 5. That's 10, dude. Wow, this gives me a red and a green, an all red, and a green. Or yeah, let me see. I think, yeah, and a green.
All right, well, based off of these, I am tempted to go towards B because it's a green piece,
Mm-hmm.
and it also gives me a blue/red tile, and the blue is not helpful, but the red could theoretically be in a red zone. If you
Okay,
want
well,
to
let me
ride
show
with
you.
me.
Let me show you where this would go then.
Okay.
This one would not give me a green power piece, though. So we would still be at our same amount of green points of 2x5. But I could place this here, and it would connect to a red piece and give us the point.
It would give you a single red tile point.
Yes.
Um,
This whole tile is only the color red. So I'll only get a red point with this tile no matter what. Or I can put it in either of these two spots.
I mean, that one's okay for my side, because if we actually no, it's not. Well, we don't need more blue. We need red if possible. Is there a third spot you could place that on the opposite side? Or
I can only place it here.
Okay, so with those two moves, both of them are basically only adding on to more blue pegs, which we don't need more of because...
Correct, yeah, we're at max.
Alright, so why don't we put the B one back and try something else then?
Okay, little man. Let me grab this one really quick and see.
Okay.
Okay, this would give us... Okay, this one could give us only... This could give us just a green point. Or it could give us... Can I spin this one around? No, I cannot spin this one around to make it dual those. But how about this? No. Yeah, these are all...
Oh, you can't get any red points with that one?
I could get red. I can get a red point. I could do a red point here, and then get a green to connect and get 2 greens again.
Yeah, that's not really helpful on my side.
Okay, well then the other option would be, I can get a green point right now. Or I could get 2 green points right now, block off a red, and then I could place it there.
Okay.
But that would block off a red for...
Yeah, we definitely need as many red tiles as possible because it's like our lowest.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So can you use that piece in a way to get a red tile point?
Yeah, I could get a red point here and block off a green, and then this green that I just put down for my side would never be like a green. Because it's not going to be able to connect. So we get a red, but we kill a green. And this piece can only really this piece can only really go in this place that you already saw, where it was really bad, or I could go right here.
Like, we definitely need red points, but not at the cost of a green, unless we decide to make green our, like, 4th peg or whatever.
Right. This, like I said, this piece can be a red without killing a green, but we don't get a green yet. It just becomes an optional green to connect to.
My question is, on your side, what does the A tile give you, either a green or red point on your side?
It gives me a green point. The A tile. Yes, it's only the green on it. C is green and red, so it can be either. We can get a point from doing either green or red. but the A tile, we can only do a green point.
Okay. I still have an excellent position for green tiles in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, eventually I want one in a red zone or a green zone, but I
Mm-hmm.
feel like for right now, I don't think I care where you place a tile, so long as that you're either setting up for a good red tile combo or green tile combo.
Okay. If I put a green, so if I take this one green, if I put it, I could put it here, and that would give me one more slot to the left. Or no, that wouldn't. Never mind.
Okay,
It doesn't connect like that.
That might have been absolutely perfect, but I assume you want to show me one other thing.
Also, if I do that, or I don't know. I guess I could still connect it. Yeah. So I could connect a green there, but it would mean that I have to continue the green on the other side, or I'd have to continue my green tiles going up and like left from that tile, I guess you could say.
If you have
Or I could kill it. Also, yeah, no, I'm just saying right here, this is still the same one. This one I could either stop the green, so we still get 2 green points, but I stop it there. And then this last block to the right of it is completely like dead. Like you can't really get anything by putting anything here. So this spot right next to it would be useless. Would that be okay for your side?
Yeah, I don't really care about that specific tile spot. So
yeah, this is the spot that I'm saying would like disappear, or like not disappear, but like would be useless.
I did see it over you there.
Okay.
Like, well, I'm okay with the green points getting the connection there, and I'm okay with putting a green tile in my green zone. So
okay.
Let's see, that adds a red peg. Ooh, but I can't actually put the red peg anywhere valuable.
Damn, that's crazy.
I guess theoretically I could put it on the edge, but then that dead tile zone that you were saying gives no points. Would
Yeah, you too.
I assume to get the 21 points, we're gonna have to get like a perfect piece combo where there's 3 of each color, except for one color which has 4, and in order to do that, they all have to be connected.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's yeah, right now we don't have any crazy pieces.
So like with the way that you've placed it, at least in those 2 spots you showed me, that means that I'd be forced to put a red peg, and I'd be forced to put a red peg stranded.
Yeah, this one, I could, like I said, I could connect it down here. Those are the 2 options, really, I guess. I could potentially put it here.
No, those are the 4 options you showed me are 2 in the green zone and 2 in the blue zone. Which...
Yeah, so then those are the 2 places that this piece can go, or I mean, those are the 3 zones that this piece can go in.
I feel like
if we go with this turn.
I feel like A is a dead end then if we're still trying to salvage this puzzle.
Okay, well, my other green and red piece that I could build either a green or a red, and then potentially get another piece, you know, get the other one later, would be this one. That would once again give 2 greens, no red, but red potentially later. And yes, the other pieces are locked in. Spy4360 on YouTube.com.
Yeah. But that forces me to place another red peg, and that red peg is still branded in that area. And then, like, you were showing like a different area below with that same C piece section, but that was in the blue zone, which also doesn't.
Yeah, this piece could go green or red. Doesn't really matter. Here.
Yeah, which is stranded for me. Well, unless B is somehow a miracle piece, I feel like we've soft locked ourselves already.
Well, B is just red. So it could go here.
That's worthless.
I can go here.
Still worthless.
It could go here.
Terrible. Oh no.
It could go here.
Ooh.
That's it.
Oh.
That's the only places that this piece can go.
Well, with B, at least I'm forced to place like a green peg instead of a red peg in an area that we don't want. So,
Okay.
Even though like the tiles aren't anywhere useful for me, we can still build off of whatever the hell the next section gives us. So you just put that in the absolute best spot for you and disregard me for this one.
Okay, I'll try. That's when Nathaniel says, "What the fuck? Holy shit, that's the worst possible place." Holy shit, you picked the one place that it couldn't possibly be any worse than you just showed me.
Ooh. All right, I'm placing my piece.
Hey, don't forget to say your piece, you know?
Okay, we got 15 for both red and green, and wait, one tile left. Does
We
that
have
mean
one tile left. This is our last tile.
Okay, so we either have to get 2 more tile points of a color for you, and then an opposite color combo for me.
Yes.
And
So the only thing we can get twosies on, the only thing we can get a twosie on right now that we don't currently have a value in is green. So we can get 2 more greens by placing a piece down. And all 3 of the pieces are on my side are green and blue. So we can't get a single red point on this side.
Okay, I'm looking at my options here, and I don't have a green peg, unfortunately, despite having an excellent slot to put one. So I have to put a red peg.
Okay.
But there is currently no tile spots where I can even put a red peg next to a red one.
Okay.
So far, it's looking like it has to be B, because otherwise I'm putting another blue peg that doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, for us to get green points, I could put it here. Or I could put it optionally right here.
Oh, man.
Those are the 2, like there's a couple, like, slightly off to the side locations I could do. But that would just be, like, here. Or, like I said, I don't remember if I did this one, but here.
Yeah. Okay, so of the 3 that you showed me, one's in the blue zone and it's dead. One's in the green zone and it's dead. And the third one is also in the green zone, but just barely out of sight of like a red that I could line it up with. So I feel like we've lost, boss. I feel like we can't quite do it. Because I feel like we both need to be adding points onto the scoreboard to even it out. And
Yeah.
like A and B both give blue pieces, and we don't need more blue when it's maxed. So it has to be B. And all 3 options that you've shown me have given me a stranded piece.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Which I believe counts for 0. So I think we unfortunately lose. But
Oh, I guess what do you want to put some stuff down in?
I mean, you can pick any of the spots that you picked. I don't think it really matters.
All right, here you go.
Well,
All right, you got this.
very sad. Yeah, let's put it next to this blue.
Dude, you fucked this dude. What the hell? Hey, at least we got 21. Nice.
Do we want to try this a third time, or are we done?
I don't know. This is one of the requirements for the 100%ing.
True. All right, well, we can try it one more time, and then win or lose, I feel like that's possibly it.
Yeah. We'll have to give up our lives.
Also, the fact that you only get a ticket based off of your lowest score means that technically we've been getting bronze every time, you know?
Yes. So we need to get every puzzle piece to... okay, so I always start with the same design. Okay. Of each of the colors, you know, in the center with green currently connected and on. This time I have a small blue, a small green, or an all blue.
Well, I mean, pick up your first piece from whatever letter and we can start planning.
There you go.
Okay. Let's see what that gives me. A blue only piece? Okay. So I can make either the middle section or the right section the green zone.
So if we're trying to connect greens in the future, for me, future greens would be good to be like here,
well, I mean,
here,
my pegs don't
and here.
correlate with your...
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, for me to like potentially place things as green later, just want you to know where that would potentially be building, you know. I'm just saying that'd be like here, here, and here. Or here, you know, so that's if we try to do some, if we want to do green later, you know, that way.
Yeah, that does look like you could have potentially a blue and green piece in the middle there.
Yeah, if we found a good one, then in theory, yeah, we could.
Okay, I will make the middle zone green, I guess.
I dare you, no balls.
Okay. Alright, do you want to see if you have a green-blue tile that can potentially go in that sweet spot you've been working on?
Well, I only have one slot, so let's see. Technically, yes, it could go right there, and it would activate a green and a blue.
Okay. Let's see.
Maybe he's left 3 and 3 for both.
Okay, well, then I guess it's making like a line down the center, which is the green, which will cut off blue and red. Blue being this tiny little zone, and then red being this gigantic zone.
That's pretty cool.
Well, I mean, if that's what we want to do, then sure.
It's the only one that's blue and green. Oh god, he picked it, oh god. It's all over. All right, this gives red and blue, blue and green, and blue and red again.
Why don't you pick first, and we'll try to build a tile score more than I try to build a peg score, because I feel like that mattered more. Was your tile score?
Okay, that one, are these the same? No, these are opposite. So let me check the other red and blue one really quick.
I fucking hate that I have to jump every 2 seconds just to see what you're doing.
Just like God always wanted.
Are you trying to connect the two reds together?
Yeah, if I connect the reds there, then that
Okay, let's see what
kind
that
of moves the reds for me down, or I guess to the left of that piece.
I mean, that's kind of a dead tile for me because it's a green and blue half piece that can only be in the red zone.
Okay, so not right there then. That's fine. This would, because of the pieces we've placed before, it would be a dead blue piece for me. Maybe we put it there.
Let's see. That is fine for me. Alright, so then we'd have to try to get like a big red piece in the center there to connect the two red pieces later, perhaps?
Oh.
I
Currently,
mean,
the two of my red pieces, they connect on my side, so they're powered
yeah,
on.
I am looking at them.
Yeah. And then there's one unpowered red and one unpowered blue over here. And then an unpowered blue that's like not connected to the other blues.
Okay, but you still got like a decent red zone that you could build off of.
Oh yeah, like
Can
I
you
have
pick it up
1,
again?
2, 3, 4, 5 red spots. What do you want?
Yeah. Can you just pick up that tile and put it back in the same orientation again? Yeah, okay, that works for both of us then.
Okay. Okay.
And then I can even perhaps salvage that as either a blue or green. So it's pretty flexible for me.
Okay, little man. Oh god, he picked one. 1 by 2, 0 by 3, 2 by 3. All right, these are red and blue, or blue. So let's see.
Okay.
Do any of these matter? If I went like this, I could potentially build a blue later.
And that is adding more to the red. Let's see, where did you put that? You put a blue tile in the middle of nowhere for me. That's not helpful.
Yes. That would kill a blue. That would kill both. Could technically do this and like not technically kill the either of them, but only get a red point.
Okay, I'm quite happy with that because now
Okay.
that is 3 blue tiles all connected to each other.
Let me see. So what do you get from? Oh wait, where do I just put down? This space. Okay, yeah. What do you get from? What do you get from that? What do you get from B? Which is more beneficial? A or B?
Oh, wait. No, we can't do A, because if you put it in that spot, then you're adding... Okay.
Okay, what's more beneficial? This one or what do you need this one? Where does this one look good for you?
So B is more beneficial because with A, you were placing a blue-only tile in a way that it was on both sides of this green line so that they could never connect.
Oh, cool.
I don't think we can do A. For B, I can place a blue peg, and then there's still like 2 blue-only tiles here, so I have flexibility. And then
Okay.
the piece that you have placed is kind of out in the middle of nowhere for me, and considering it can only be green, it's not that great of an option.
This one?
Yeah, that place is not that great for me.
Okay, I get 2 blue points and potentially get more red later, or I can get 2 red points right now with this slot.
Ooh, that's really good.
Okay, well there's that slot and then there's this slot.
Yeah, those are both basically the same for me.
Okay.
So I'm happy with either of those 2 moves for you.
Let's see. I think I guess no matter what, it'll be kind of like weird to get one, but yeah, sure. We'll go right there, I guess.
Okay, I'll pick up the blue.
Oh god. He's selecting what we're doing. Quick, grab the other pieces so we can cheat. Oh, 1 times 5, 2 times 3, and 1 times 2. I got a blue and a red, a blue and a red.
Well, we don't have many red points. Maybe you should be working on red if possible.
Okay, well, I can grab a singular red from here.
And that forces me to grab a blue, and we currently have a blue slot, so I am currently okay.
And I could put it right there for 2 red points.
Yeah. Oh my, wait, that's perfect, because that's 3 reds in a line in the red zone.
Whoa! 3 times 4?
Yeah. We will have to be a bit more careful about future tiles, because I currently don't have any good spots for tiles, but I feel like that's decent future building and sets out all the red tiles that I need.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay.
Okay, so
You too.
I'll lock this in.
Well, there you know, balls. We currently have 5 tiles left.
Once again, blue is leading the pack.
Just like your mom. All right, I got a green and a red, a green, and a red and a blue.
Okay, so I currently have 2 red spots open that can only be reds, so I am happy with any option that is not A.
Okay, let me try this one. This one could be a green point.
It could go there, but then it locks us into using 4 red pegs. as soon
Okay,
as we can.
this could be a green point.
Okay. So, that one. What's the blank place between that look like for you? It's a blank side with like a red piece. It's got 2 blank sides and a red piece. Down in the middle, yeah. So theoretically, later you could only put a red point piece there to get points. But
Yes.
this one is questionable because it's both a red in the red zone and theoretically a blue in the blue zone, but then a blue piece would have to go between that. Let me just look at the colors here. So where the red and green are connecting, you'd have to put a piece there later.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay with that option?
If we get a red or a green piece,
Okay,
preferably a
we're
red and a green piece.
Yeah, we're asking for specific pieces then. So I'm on the fence about that piece. It's asking for us to get very specific options in the future, but it's
Yeah, well, you said you hate.
technically flexible.
You said you hate A, so let's look at C. C could be. Well, that can't connect ever, so that would be dead. We could kill a red. We could add a blue and then have a red sitting by. Or we could kill a green. Oh, I guess we don't have to kill a green. We could add a red and start a new blue here. So this would be a future blue point potentially, and then we'd have hit all the red points as active. And we get
We don't
2
need
red
very
points.
many blue tiles, though, do we? Because we're already kind of at 5.
Yes, we're currently at 5, and we only need 2 more blue. And, if we get another peg.
Yeah. This is basically the exact same as B for me, where it's like, yeah, it's a correct piece in the correct zone, but it again locks us into using 4 red pegs.
We could do this one. We'd only get 1 red point.
That's actually really good for this side. I know you said you were only getting 1 red point, but
Yeah, we get 1 red point instead of 2. And it allows for another blue building down the line.
Okay, so if you're saying that you're getting a point immediately and you have future building, this is giving me a blue slot, so we
Okay.
can be more flexible about what pegs we pick in the future.
Okay, big man on campus.
Yeah, and I'm placing a red, which I want to be placing, so I'm okay with this.
I dare you, no balls. Oh, he did it, that son of a bitch. 2 times 5, 2 times 5, 2 times 3. I got a green and a red, and I got a red.
Okay, so I cannot do C at all.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. I could do C if the tile that you place is placed in certain areas. So actually, yeah, C is an option.
Okay, well, what's better than C?
B is another red, which means I'd have to put it in one specific spot, which is both good and bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then B gives me a universal tile. I don't know how good that tile is for you. And then A is just like a slightly worse one.
Mm-hmm.
We might have to go all three of these because these all seem like great options for me.
Okay, well, once again, this is one that I could not connect the red and green immediately. I could make an opening for a green later if it can connect to another one, but it would kill another green.
Can we start with C? Because I'm realizing.
I dare you, no balls.
Yeah, if it's remotely in an area attached to C, we can get the third green peg out of the way now.
I could do a red one here.
No, that's a dead end for me.
I could do a red one here.
Still dead for me.
I could do a red one here. And that's it.
Okay, that one works. If you're getting a red point and I'm getting a green peg spot.
We're getting 2 red points.
Oh, you're getting 2 red points?
Yeah, so we'd go up to 7.
Okay. I think that's perfect then.
Okay.
I think that's perfect.
I dare you, no balls.
Okay.
2 times 7, 2 times 5, 3 times 3.
Okay.
I got a blue, I got a green, and I got a red and a blue.
Okay. I feel like green is the one move where we have to get maybe 4 pegs because the score is so low for it.
Mm-hmm, maybe.
I'm interested in trying A first to see what moves you have.
Okay, this is going to be a blue point.
Okay.
I could put that in a spot like... If I put it in this spot... Yeah, if I put it in this spot like here, it gives me a potential opening to do another blue point. But it actually puts us up to 7. So if I put this blue one down, we can have 7 right here. This gives us 7 total blue points.
Oh, wait. I literally cannot do A at all because I'm forced to put a green peg.
Oh, okay.
My current tiles are red and blue, and then tile pickup is red, so A is literally impossible. I don't know. Just try B. See what that gives us.
Yeah, 1 second, little guy. Oh.
I know the second puzzle, despite being an intro, is just taking forever.
Okay, so this was B. B can go right here. That'll give us 1 green point.
I'm okay with that move because it's a red in a red zone. But you're telling me you're only getting 1 green point?
Correct.
Green is kind of what we need the most of. What other spots do you have?
For this one, nowhere.
Yes.
If we get a green, if we actually want to get a green point.
Oh, okay. Let's do our third option then, just to see like all the pieces on the table, what C has to offer.
Okay, so this is red and blue. This could be, once again, thankfully, all of these pieces are always like in the worst like spot, like on their sides. So for this one, we could get we could get 2 blues, kill a red. So we'd go up to, you know, 2 times 7.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that because that finishes blue. We don't care anymore about red, right? Because I can.
Yeah, you need the red for your pegs. Otherwise,
like,
we're good for
we
like
don't,
for tiles.
like, I need 1 more red peg, and then I have a red peg in position, and we don't need any more red tiles.
Yeah, that's correct. We have enough red tiles, so I could light a blue up right here.
Ooh.
What's
Actually,
up?
no, that doesn't even really matter, does it? Because
I could do a blue right here, but that would be only be, or no, yeah, that would still be 2 blue points. Yeah, so that'd give us back. That'd still get us to 7 blue points total.
Well, I'm fine with both of those spots. They both don't make a difference to me, and you're telling me you're getting 2 blue points from that one move, so we can.
I'm getting 2 blue points from either move.
Yeah, I just feel like we're really starved for green, and we're gonna have to start just going all gas in on green.
Yeah, because the only one that has green for me is B. And that would be just 1 green point.
Okay.
Because obviously we don't have any unlit greens currently over here, so we can't get a bonus green.
Well, if you're telling me this tile, okay.
So we have to put at least 2 more, or I guess not. We have to put at least 3 more green tiles totaled, I think, right? Oh no,
yeah,
we currently need. We have 3 by 3, so when they have 9, so yeah.
Well, technically, it's starting to look like green has to be like the 4th peg. So
okay.
Like 4 times 5 isn't quite enough to get the.
Yeah, so it'd have to be 4 times 6, so we'd have to get 3 more points total. We currently only have 3 tiles, so we actually have to put green down 3 times.
Okay.
So we can actually, I think we can only do B then.
Okay, go back to B then.
And this one can only, if we want a singular green point at all, go here.
Did you place it?
Yes.
Can you pick it up and put it down again? Fuck it, sure. You know, if I'm saying on my side A is impossible, and you're saying on your side C is impossible, it works on this side. It can go.
Okay.
All right. I'll put the only blue in the only spot.
He made a choice.
So I have to put the last red peg down. Plus, we need to get 2 green pegs down, so it can't be A on my side. So we're looking at either B or C, except it can't be C because I'm forced to place a green peg, but all of my tiles would be red or blue only.
Well, only one of my tiles has green on it.
Is it?
And that's
B?
A.
Fuck. But like both A and C are dead for me. Like if we do that, we lose. And now you're telling me A is the only way that we win.
It seems so. B is a singular red tile, so we can get 1 red point.
We don't care about the red point though, because
we just need 1 red peg, and then we got that one.
Yeah, because like I'm about to put the red peg down, you know.
Yeah.
Like I literally can't do A or C because it's literally impossible, and like we're just gonna have to hope that the next one is a double green, or we're fucked. Like that's how it works, right? If two sides have a green and you line it up.
Yeah, but I don't think there's nowhere. There's only one connection for a green.
Yeah, I mean it might be another loss, but I have to do B.
Okay. All right, I'll select a nice good red zone so we can get one red point.
Yeah, just place it wherever you feel like to get the most.
Oh God, not there. Place it wherever you want, but not there. What the fuck? He says.
True. All right.
Oh God, he picked it. He picked it. He finalized our game.
Somehow we need a green peg that is also a.
All right, we got one green point on each of them. So we can get one green point.
We're also still missing 2 blues? I thought we finished that already.
Nope.
Oh, so we got an extra tile for red that we don't give a shit about.
Uh-huh.
Oh, fucking hell.
So this has a red and a green and a blue, a green and a blue, and a green and a blue, and a red and a green. So I could do, let's see, this one?
Yeah. I'm just telling you straight up.
This one is both. So this is 1, or no, this is 1 point for blue and 1 point for green. That's it.
Okay, I'm just telling you straight up, I cannot do C at all.
Okay.
That would be putting down another red peg, and I don't think we want 4 times 8.
No, probably not. So, that's fine. That has a red point for me. So A and B both have green and blue colors for a singular green and blue point on either of them.
Yeah.
Or we could get 2.
Yeah, this is the last tile we're placing down, though, right?
Yes. This is the final tile in the whole game.
Because that's giving me a blue-only zone, and I cannot place the green tile at all. Actually, neither A or B allows me to actually place the green tile anywhere remotely good. So I think this is another L.
I could place that right there. Easy peasy. There you go.
Yeah. No,
Enjoy.
It's an L.
No. You got this. You got this. You'll figure it out.
Like, we understand it conceptually, but maybe we don't understand the strategy.
Don't know. But I can tell you right there, you can figure it out. I put that piece down. We get 1 more green and 1 more blue point total. And you got this. You get us 5 times 5. Or 5 times 6. And oh God, oh no. It was only 3 times 6 and 3 times 5.
Man, we did even worse than last time.
This guy sucks. Is this the RNG one? That you were talking about? Lol.
I have no idea. All right, I said 1 more try, but I want to do another. Come on,
I dare you, no balls, pussy.
We have this. Come on.
Okay, you just gotta figure it out completely. You gotta plan it all out in your head, okay?
It looks so good, so promising.
Okay, once again, I have the same 2 starting pieces with a lit green and a lit green. So 2 lit greens.
Do you think it's the same puzzle every time? And maybe there's a way we could look up a solution? Not that I'm saying we should yet, but
I don't know.
You think there's a set solution?
Couldn't tell you. Well, I can place down.
Yeah, we're in the tile building phase, so you pick your best first tile.
Okay, let me grab them and let me see what they do for me. Oh, this one's actually 1 green and 2 blues. That's not bad. So that one's 1 green, 2 blues.
Okay.
This one is going to be just 2 reds, and I could do 2 reds like this. That would be just 2 reds.
You're not going to try to connect it to the reds in the starting zone?
I guess you
Somehow?
could. I could connect it to the red there.
Could you connect it to the other tile as sort of a bridge? Maybe try to like get the 2 reds towards each other? Like I know it. Like,
No,
yeah,
not really.
That's kind of what I was
This is the
thinking.
only thing I could do.
Is that too presumptuous to think that we could maybe line up those 2 reds with each other?
We could certainly try.
I don't fucking care. We can try it. I don't know. I'll put blue over here. I don't think it matters right now.
Oh god, he's not planning. He's not thinking. He's a fool. He's a fool. I got a green, an all green, and a red. If I do all green, I could do this, and I block off the red. Or I do this, and I block off the blue.
How many points is that worth?
I don't know. I assume it's just 1, but I don't actually I don't recall if this is worth more. If this is worth 1 point, because it's only 1 like lit section, or if it would be worth, more than that.
Wouldn't it technically be worth 3 points because it's like all 3 sides are lit up? We can certainly talk.
I would think so, but I don't know. So yeah, I can put it here, and then we can build blue, kind of like down to the left. Red could be up to the right for me, and then green is this down to the right. For me.
Is there a different position you could put that green tile in?
I could only go in this position.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Those are the 2 positions.
Yeah, that puts 2 greens beside each other. Okay, so I'm actually interested how this will go. Like if it'll go from 2 to
700.
5 tiles.
Guess we'll find out.
So yeah, so it'll either go from 2 points to 3 points, or it'll go from 2 points to 5 points. Let's see what happens.
We can always very quickly restart if we want to, If we see it's like, oh no, we've hocked up, we just place things down, retry, bada boom. It's just 3. It's just 1 point.
Oh,
so
wow.
Yes, it is nothing.
Baited. That might have fucked us.
Maybe. But I now have options for green and blue, or red and blue.
I'm kind of interested here because I'm wondering if we forced the game to make a move, because currently I have 2 green only tiles and all of the pieces are green only. So
Don't know, Chief.
I wonder if the game was like, oh shit, he can only use these pegs. Although
Seems
it's
like
given
it.
us plenty of pegs that like I couldn't use before.
As far as you know. But maybe you weren't thinking with your mind's eye,
Okay, well, I don't know. Pick up a piece.
Okay, let's see. What is this one? Does this one connect for these? No, it doesn't connect for those. It doesn't connect for those. Okay, let me put this one back. Back up! Bang, 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 bang. I pull my gun. This one would also not connect there, but it could in the future connect there and then block off a blue, or well, block off one side for the blue.
Yeah, it does look like you could maybe bridge a blue there later.
Yeah, I could get 3 blue points if we can connect the blue here. But it does. Oh well, and then yeah, we have the big green, so we can actually still continue to build green, down below the big one. So it gives green still 3 potential openings.
Yeah, that is a blue in my blue zone, but that does still kind of leave us with no slots for red pegs. But I'm still like okay with this move. I don't know if focusing on your side or my side is better. Like I assume we have to swap back and forth as we're like, oh shit, we need tiles, 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 and then later we're like, oh shit, you know, pegs need to matter.
I don't know.
But okay, I'm just gonna put it in.
I picked mine up. So where did we want this again?
Okay, I picked mine up.
Okay,
Put yours
so
down again. Yeah, that was a pretty good spot for.
yeah,
for
this
me,
and
but
this gives us the future chance to connect 2 blues together and get 3 blue points on my side.
Okay, I'm putting it down.
Oh god,
locking it in.
he's throwing it down. 1 times 4. 2 times 0. 0 times 2. Big blue, green and a red, a green and a
hey,
red.
guess what? The thing happened where it gave me 2 pegs. All the pegs are red. I have 0 tiles that I can place with like a red spot, except for B. So it literally has to be B, no exceptions.
Okay, that's green and red, so I could do it like this and get us 1 green and 2 reds. There you go.
Red would be in a very small section, but I don't think that matters yet. What can you chain from colors off of that 1 tile you've just placed down?
I can put another... It doesn't block off the 2 blues that can connect, as you can see. And then I can continue red up and right, and then I can keep doing green. Nothing's like blocked off.
Okay, because you're going to have to put 2 more tiles based off of where you put that one, because that's where the red is going to have to be built off of. Like a minimum 2 other tiles have to be built off of that piece you put down, but there's literally no other options. So
yeah, well, we can connect green and we can connect red to it. So we have a singular green piece, a big blue piece, and a blue and green piece.
Okay, so I'm not restricted by any of these. I can do any of these pieces.
Okay.
So why don't you start picking out whatever piece you think looks cool, and we'll talk.
Okay, I'll just grab this piece, and this will give us 3 blue pieces. And a potential to build off blue in 1, 2, 3, 4 spots. But one of the spots would be red.
If we do that piece in that area, then we're guaranteeing that this will be one of the dead tiles on my side that can't do anything.
Okay. I could, in theory, also considering we have... Or no, that one's already dead. So yeah, I could do 1 blue piece, but with a big, with this big blue piece right here. And that would get us 2 blues.
Okay, that could theoretically work, but it's asking for us to not only lock in green as our 4 peg color, but also make a very specific piece between the piece you just put and a 1 tile gap between it.
Okay.
So it's still quite restrictive on my side for that move.
Okay. Let's see. Did you say 1 was not good? Or did you say they're all options? Okay.
All 3 are viable for me.
Okay, this is green. I could close off green on this side.
That's a no-go. That's a dead tile for me in endgame.
Okay, then this one I think can't really do anything. I could close off green on this tile.
Still a dead tile for me.
Okay, then yeah, those are the only 2 spaces that one can go.
Like we still have some leeway for like extra tiles, but like that's guaranteeing a dead tile.
Okay, this one would build. Yeah, this one would be kind of a weird build. But it would give me an opening for a blue in another spot later, on the opposite side of, or on, next to it in 2 spots.
That one is questionably a dead tile still.
Okay. Well, this one could be a like kind of dead-ended, but like optional slotted future green or 2 future greens.
Okay.
But what were we thinking was green? Were we saying red was going to be the 4Z or green was going to be the 4Z?
We don't know yet. Based off of some other options, we were saying based off of the tiles that if we do this, we lock in this color as our 4Z.
Oh, okay, okay.
And we decided to not do that.
All right. Okay,
So
okay. Gotcha.
We're still open.
Yeah, so this
based
would be
off of-
2 blues and a potential green later.
Okay, so I am pretty open to this move because it's not a dead tile for me, and it also opens up the option for the blue tile to be the 4-piece if that ever occurs.
Okay,
So this
okay.
is the first not terrible option, and you're telling me you get 3 different tile points based off of this one move.
Well, I get I get 2 blues, and then I can have a potential 2 greens in the future.
2 points for 1 tile is fantastic, and then if it's opening up options later, then okay. And then I'm also
for a green on the opposite side of where my current green connection is.
Yeah, and then I'm also very happy with placing a green peg, so I'm okay with this.
I dare you, no balls. We got him again, boys. All right, that's 2x5, 2x2, and 1x4. Yeah. We got a red and a green, a red and a blue, a red and a blue.
Okay, we can't do C. As much as I would like to place a red tile, the only one nearby is stranded.
You too.
So we doom the run if we pick a C.
Okay.
But none of these tiles give a red space for later, which kind of has me worried.
You too.
We're gonna have to start crunching out red tiles just to make this possible.
Okay, well, we currently have no unlit reds, so we...
Oh, wait, actually, A is also impossible because it's forcing me to place a stranded tile, so it has to
be... Okay, well, this would give us 3 blue tiles and a potential 2 new slots for... Or no, 1 new slot for red. So 3 blues and a future red, maybe.
That's a dead tile for me.
We can get a red and a potential future blue later. But this would...
Oh, okay, yes.
That would kill this little section of red, but we still have 2 tiles on the opposite side that could be red points, and this would give us just the 1 red point, and then a future blue space, 2 optional blue spaces.
For only 1 red point does not sound that enticing. Wait, there's 10 moves, right? And we
have 4 moves left, not counting this one. So this is our 5th move, and then we have 4 more.
So we need like a minimum of... No, I guess we don't need 2 points per tile. It's like every second tile. Like, I know it's not a great option for you, but...
Well, like I said, it gives us 1 red point. It kills off a red edge, but we still have 2 red options on the other side. And it'll give us a potential blue on my side, like number of blue tile points.
These are the only 2 spots that you can put it in?
Realistically, where we get a point? Yeah. I guess I could put it potentially over here.
No, that is the worst option, because not only is it stranded, it's encroaching on our very limited red space that we desperately need.
Then yeah, the best spot's going to be for this tile is going to be right there.
Okay. I feel like we've already lost, but this is the best move we can make for right now.
Okay, big man. If that's what you're saying.
Okay, we have to get a red peg with a red piece, or we're fucked. We're fucked. Okay, well, B is exactly that.
Okay, that would be a blue. And that could give us, that wouldn't block, that wouldn't block anything off. And it would give us 3 blues if I put it right here.
Ooh, okay. We have to do a very specific tile piece between that and can you pick it up and put it down again? Okay. So between the blue piece you just put down and the red glowing piece, the little gap there, you would theoretically have to put another tile there.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
That could be, if we want a point, that could give us, we would need just either a blue or a red that's touching it. It could potentially kill one of the others, but like if a blue or red touches it, then it can be lit.
Yeah, okay, well, it's a red peg with a red tile, both of which I really, really want.
Yeah, you too.
And it's in a half decent spot, and you're telling me you get 1 or 2 points out of it, and then you're also building onto the future.
We get 3 points out of this. We get 3 blue points, so we will go up to 5.
Okay.
3 times 5, blue.
All right. Yeah, the only other option I'm seeing that's... okay, I just straight up cannot do C. But the only other option that we can explore here is A.
That's a massive green, so that could give us 1 green point. Or no, I guess that would give us... I think this is a green down here. It would give us 2 green points.
Okay, I don't think that's beating you getting 3 points from a single tile. I think that is amazing action economy, as the D&D players will say.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That is what we say.
We'll lock this one in then.
What Nathaniel didn't know was that this would be our undoing. This would be what ends our lives. Zinga.
Okay.
I got a red and a green. Or let me double check. I think that's green. I got my flux on, my anti eye strain devices on.
The anime?
Yeah, I got my anime in my eyes right now.
Okay.
Okay, so I got a red and green, a blue, and a red and green.
Okay, I'm just telling you my options. C for me is kind of meh. It kind of forces us to get 2 reds in a row, so it's like really like it's not a bad move now, but it just absolutely number crunches us for the last 2 moves.
Okay. Well, we could finish green with, or not finish green, but finish green on like my side with A, or we could just get 2 more. We could finish blue on my side with B. So finish green or finish blue on my side.
That's interesting because both A and B are both enticing options for me. Blue. Wait, what 2 colors do you get if I put down blue? Sorry. What 2 colors do you complete if we pick B as the option?
B. So that's blue. So we complete blue completely because it'll be 3 times 7.
No. If I pick B, I am forced to put down a blue peg, so that would be 4 times 7.
Okay. So then A, in that case, would be the red and green option. I could place it. I could place the green, and that would give 1. Well, if I put it like this, I would give 2 options for a red connection. So this would be 2 options for a red connection.
No, that strands the red.
Okay, I could do it like this, and this would give 2 options for a red, and also give us 1 red left, like over. So we could put another tile down later and get 2 reds of points instead of 1 red. So that would be, we would need 1 more red tile, and then we could get 7.
Is that the only other spot you can put it in?
This one, if we don't want a green, or if we don't want a green at all, so we wouldn't be able to finish green in this case. Because finishing green can only go over here, or not finishing green, but finishing green on my side can only go there, / there, or I can connect red, and block off blue and give us more green slots later.
Ooh, I really love that piece because it connects the 3 reds, and then we have more flexibility. How many points do you get off of that one piece there?
So I get 1 red, and then I can get 2 greens later. Okay. I have 4 tiles total that would give me the option to get 2 green points.
So then with 2 moves left, we either have to yeah, because that will connect all 3 pegs, so we go from a 1 peg bonus to a 3 peg bonus.
Okay.
For red.
Okay.
And
that puts us up to 6.
And then I still have options available for both a green and blue peg.
Okay.
Depending on whether or not we want to 3 or 4 it.
Okay.
That's like the last place you put it in could theoretically work, but then it locks us into having red as the 4 peg.
Right. Okay.
But okay, I'm really happy with this piece. If you're telling me that we're both getting big W's out of this one.
Yeah, we get a guaranteed red point and another slot for 2 green points. So we have optional 2 separate places for green points.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
Okay, so I have we still technically we need 1 more. Well, we would need either 1 more red for that, or 1 more peg for red, and then we'd need
between blue and green. Which one would you say is easier to get a 2 point?
They both have options for 2 pointers. They each have they each have 1, or well, green has 2 spots, or like 2 pieces that could take a green and give us 2 greens, and there's 1 block that has 2 spaces for blue.
So none of these options are terrible for me. But
okay.
But B is the most restrictive because it can
only
be in certain spots. So
what's the least restrictive?
A and C both look like fine, whatever for me.
Okay, let me grab C and see what it does. Okay, so we want a green or a blue. Okay, well, we can get on this side, we can get green right here. / right here. It also gives us another red point.
Oh, that finishes red?
Yeah, that gets us 1 red and 2 greens.
Oh shit. Like that's a dead tile for me, but you getting a 3-pointer off of that sounds very worth it. I think we should do that because
and yeah, there's no other option. Or well, I guess in theory. Oh wait, no, that's the only slot where that could happen. Okay, yeah. So yeah, we get 2 greens and 1 red.
Okay, I'm very happy with that. Do we want to explore other options, or do we just want to go like full monkey brain and just lock in the first thing we find?
Well, my other 2 options are going to be a red and a blue and a red and a blue. So if I put this one away and I look at one of those 2 really quick and see what we have for, because let's see, they are technically different. So I get, I think only 1. I think I could only get 1 or the other of them. I don't think I can connect either yet.
Well, show me the 2 spots that you could place it then.
Okay, so I could put this here.
It's not helpful for me in any way.
And I could place it. I could place this one here, and that would still just be 1 blue point. But it would give the option for 1 red point in another slot later.
No, that. because that opens up the option of me going for 4 red pegs. But if you're telling me that it's only giving you a red point, then we don't care.
No, this one is giving me an option for a red point later, but gives me 1 blue point.
1 blue point isn't nearly as mouth-watering as the 3-pointer tile that you've hung.
Well, we can only get 2 blues on this slot or this slot.
Okay, neither of those options work because then I'm forced to put a 4th red peg stranded nowhere, so I don't think it's
Okay.
me at all.
So then let's see. This one, this gives me the option for, I could do a, well, yeah, I could do a blue here. And that would give me 2 blues. Or I could do it here, and that gives me 2 blues.
That gives you 2 blues?
Yes, this gives me 2 blue points.
That finishes blue, and it puts a green-only zone so that I could potentially have 4 green pegs, because green is currently our lowest, and then we only have to get 1 more red point.
And we have 1 tile left after this. And we have a green and a red next to each other, and an empty green off to the side. So we have the option for 2 greens and like 1 red.
Okay, but
or
like
2 greens and nothing. If we did this one. Along with getting the final blue piece to finish it off.
I feel like we should do the two blue, 1 green that you said. Was that it? From
2 blue, 1 green.
From PC? What was the 3-pointer from PC?
Oh, let me see. That's that. I think that's the bottom. What is this? That's red and green. Did I have a 3-pointer? I don't think I had 3 points. We have.
Did you have a 2-pointer with 1 open up in the future?
Oh, okay. I had. I think it was just. I have 2 greens, 1 red, and a dead blue right here. Or I think let's see, was it here? No, that doesn't work. That one, yeah, this can only go right here. Well, for 2 points, this can only go right here.
I remember you placed it, yeah, like there.
So yeah, that gives me 2 greens, 1 red. So we finish red, and we get 6. Or no, we need 1. We either need 1 more peg of green, or no, we would need 1 more peg of green to get that one as well.
I like, even though this is a dead tile for
and
me,
2
I feel
blue.
like the tile points are way more important right now because we're far behind on them.
Mm-hmm.
And then like we still have the 3rd peg zone for the green.
Yes.
And then blue is an option as a 4th pegger. So
Okay.
I feel like I'm glad we explored the other options, but I think this is the best.
Okay, let's do it. Let's go.
Actually, this locks in the blue as... Wait. You get 2 blue pieces from that blue?
No, I get 2 green pieces and 1 red.
Okay, that's perfect, because then that locks in blue as our 4-pegger.
Okay. I dare you, no balls.
Okay, it has to be a green, or we lose as our last peg piece. Let's see what we got.
And my last point piece has to be a blue.
Well, you better hope it's whatever the fuck A is.
Oh, I can do a blue there. I can actually do 2 blues there if I do it here.
You got 2 blue points?
If I do it right here, I can get two blue points right there.
And then I can put the last green, and we can get our 3 by 7.
Okay.
21.
Really? Perfect.
Fucking overachievers.
Boom shakalaka. That's what I'm talking about. 21, 28, 21. Lit fam.
To the window. To the wall.
Ah, ski,
So you want me
god
to-
dang.
You want me to shred this one, right?
Oh, yeah, might as well.
The golden Willy Wonka ticket.
Yippee,
All right.
yippee, yippee. Yahoo!
Let's go down these stairs.
And that's, I believe, 2 of the 3 puzzles in this game.
Yeah, hopefully we don't have to do all the gold tickets in one sitting, because
I wouldn't assume so.
I'm not really sure what these pictures are.
What do you mean?
There's 3.
Yeah, you pick the gold
like,
one.
Red. Yeah, no. I know where to put it. I'm just saying, like.
Oh, you just put it in the
time
gold pocket.
When we were building the lamp, you were telling me like the symbols were showing like what all the shit was.
Yeah, for what
but-
pieces getting built.
Yeah. So the bronze is kind of like a rickety old fence.
You
The
too.
Silver looks like devil horns, and the
You
gold
too.
looks like a giant heart. So
Aw,
let's see
you
what this
too.
does.
Achieve maximum score in maps and markers. Now we got our angels and our devils.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it.
All right, get built in, sailor. Avasti, matey. Build upon me boat. Yarg. Yo, why can't I see how they build it? Why is it like proprietary?
They're definitely just loading the model in.
Whoa. We got a heart, you know,
Dragon
front
thing?
piece. Isn't that so cool?
Well, do we want to like drive to the next puzzle and then just call it there?
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Oh, they're little swans. They're kissing.
Whoa.
I told you, this is the love boat.
Bravo!
It's the friendship boat.
Fish in the water.
This is what friends do.
Yeah, you know, friends just sleep in the same bed because they're such good friends.
Exactly, just like Freddie Mercury in that picture where him and like 6 other dudes are topless laying in a bed. Just a few friends.
Will you jump ship?
Or, you know, 6 feet apart in a hot tub because they're not.
Because they're not gay, yeah. Everybody's 6 feet apart in a hot tub because they're not gay. And to social distance.
Oh, are you going into the water? Oh god, he's gone.
Oh, one of us gets off, the other one... Oh no, we both
What?
do get off. Huh.
I genuinely thought you went down into the water.
Huh. We're on the same
What?
side this time. It's crazy.
No way.
Yeah, I'm on your same side. I'm right here.
Yeah, I mean, no way.
Oh yeah, I'm right here, dude. There's a lever and there's stairs. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of, yeah, so one of these must open the door down there. Or that lever down there must open the door or something, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
There's 2 doors up here.
Well, I don't necessarily like want to start the puzzle. I just kind of want to like see what it is.
Yeah, no, that's fair. So,
I mean, like
ugh,
we can check out the achievements after we close out this game and see what we're missing.
sure, let's exit the game. You want to leave the
Right.
current game? All unsaved progress will be lost.
Control S and then leave.
Control S.
Of course.
We can't save this game. Hey, look.
Very cute. Crouch walking backwards.
Let's Control S.
I get the joke.
Well, there's no saving the game. Do you think we saved?
I mean, we came here. It's probably like a checkpoint.
I hope so.
We just have to remember that you are the host whenever we replay this.
In 58 years
Ooh.
and 295 days, we'll find out. So we currently have 8 of 12 achievements.
Damn, that much?
So we just have to complete the next one. But if we get gold in the next one, that'll give us all of them, I think. Oh, well, I guess I guess we won't technically get ship dip immediately, but if we get gold on the next one, then we'll get obtained a ticket from Sirens and get gold on Sirens. And then we'll have maximum score in all trials and assemble the gold ship. So yeah, we'll just be one away, like that Coca-Cola ad.
Yeah, that's pretty cute. I mean, if it doesn't save all progress and we gotta start again from like the first room, like I might cry. Because like what the hell kind of co-op puzzle
you could just beat yourself up.
Yeah, what the hell kind of co-op puzzle game can I just not pause and then come back to at any time? Like what the heck?
Life. The real life puzzle game, Lamau.
But theoretically, this is like another 1 hour gaming session or something, and then we beat the franchise, you know? And like we were here is we were done. Until they release their space game or whatever.
Yeah, you too.
Okay, you sound donezo, and I'm also gonna go to the bathroom and just call it there.
Okay, rest in pieces, little guy.
Good night.
I'll never forget you.
You better not.
Well, that's the stream. That's it. We played 2 of the 3 puzzles in Friendship. I don't know when or if I'll stream this weekend. We'll see what I'm up to. Maybe I'll play some games, some more. I don't know. I just don't know. But subscribe if you want to stay tuned for that, if it does happen. And if not, I'll for sure be back, like probably maybe Monday or something. We'll see.